mean, like, you were grappled and like wrestled to the ground, so they probably disarmed you, but all your weapons are nearby. And then Saoirse, you weren't even in the room. You were in fact on the other end of the city in the slave dormitories, where you found the infusing rogue, part of a weird ritual.
You're searching out magic. Magic?
So, where should we begin? Do you guys really want to go to jail right now?
Do we want to go to jail? Do we have a choice in the matter?
I already don't want to go to jail. That's established from the previous session.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the guards disarm you and they bring you to the palace, which is, very nearby, having been just outside of the crafts quarters and near Mac's blacksmith shop. Mac was brought in for questioning, being a witness, and a reputable figurehead, Knock Mohr, and an associate of the royal palace, being the lead craftsman. Once you arrive in the jail, you wait a little while until. Sorry, just one second. Just my notes.
Do we still have the old ones?
Yeah.
With the old character sheet?
Yeah.
Just,
Skull Sword doesn't exist anymore.
It's just memory, distant memory.
Figment.
there we go. I just need my weapon names.
You name your weapon.
Yes, I named my weapon.
You haven't named your dagger yet.
Stabby and Hacky.
Hacky and
Well,
Slappy.
no, it's
The dagger's Nephir.
Nephir.
Yeah, I just don't have names for javelins.
Oh, I see.
Warhammer.
The Warhammer's name
You
is
need to name all of your
Stofnung.
all of
The
your
short
4
bow
javelins
is,
need names.
Before it can be wielded,
Yeah.
it must be named.
Ikaivo.
Okay, I'm not gonna remember or
That's
bother.
okay. That's why I'm writing them down, so I'll shout them out whenever I pull them out.
That's fair.
Or by the strength of blank,
By the strength of Nephir, I will protect that tree.
All right.
The shortness of my hammer, Skofnung. I will crush thine skull. Ha ha!
So there you go. You got the character down pat.
Perfect.
Crush first, ask questions later.
So Nevik and Skulfjar are headed to prison with Hannibal. Close behind. You two are in shackles and are brought to a cell where Hannibal is just outside the cell and is being not interrogated but questioned on what transpired. How come the kobolds revolted? They're usually very peaceful. For those of you watching, if any, not a lot of homebrewing going on in this edition, so we're just having fun. I'm not a DM normally per se, but we're just trying some fun out.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So some things might be similar, some things might not be, and they could change. So deal with it.
DM rules.
Deal with it.
DM rules trump.
Like dull pencils, only we don't deal with that.
That's right. We're sharper than that.
I figured the dead space was better than saying something. The pun was good.
Usually is. Why are you erasing your spells, Hannibal?
I'm not.
He
I'm
doesn't
just
need
writing
him
them
anymore.
nicer.
Are you criticizing my hand?
No, I wrote these.
Oh, are you criticizing your own hand?
I am, because my penmanship was like, oh, what are you, 4? You can write at least like a 6-year-old.
I'd hate to see your sharp ledgers. You're being
He
questioned.
keeps his joke because
about what
only you can read them.
Okay.
The guards are still there, but they've brought you to one of the administrative priests. They're called the Hamnet. They're the servants of the god. They do mostly deal with administrative things in the temple. They have higher priests and lower priests, and this one's more of an administrative servant.
Sure.
So he's asking for your recounting of what happened.
Too fast.
There was kobolds were revolting, and I hate kobolds.
But what led to them revolting?
I don't know. I heard yelling. I came outside. I saw kobolds attacking a guard. I responded by killing the kobold.
And what happened to the guy?
I guess he accidentally was killed
Well,
by the kobolds.
there's an arrow piercing in his neck.
I think he was dead already.
Oh. Do you wanna make a fucking bluff check on that, buddy?
Roll that shit.
What's it called here? A deception check. So you'd add your charisma modifier. You're not trained in it, so you can't add your proficiency bonus.
That's fine.
So we'll add 2 to this roll.
What do I? D20.
Oh, you gotta roll the big one. The first time being rolled. Woo.
off screen. What is it?
I rolled a 1.
A 1. Oh, wow.
That's not a good start.
That is a critical failure.
I don't like the giant dice.
Well, the guard doesn't like you because, or sorry, the priest doesn't like you because you just blatantly lied in his face.
can't
and
believe it,
we're-
the first
did really
roll.
poorly. Like,
Oh,
kind of
man.
astonished.
I think I'd like to roll regular dice from now on.
That's fair.
Dice that actually turn more than.
Our roll is
I'll
wasted.
prove
No,
it.
no, I
I'll prove
understand.
it. This thing's gonna work.
At that point,
Maybe
he
not. Maybe not. It's the black one.
Tensely explains
Yeah.
to you some of the punishments for manslaughter
Yeah.
in Knock Mohr, which include beheading and cutting off your hands and,
Usual.
slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typical law system of
It
the
also just
age.
mean a fail or a fine or jail
Yeah.
time. It's really dependent on the situation. I think, barring the fact that you mercilessly killed 2 creatures, one of them was revolting, so I think
I'm pretty sure he was gonna die anyways.
maybe.
There was a kobold scratching up his face.
There was like 6 kobolds scratching
Yeah.
up his
Oh,
face.
they went mental.
They were pretty excited.
And they stopped attacking other people after the one of them died, so.
That's right. I know you hate kobolds, so.
I'd like to see you make that shot and not kill the guard.
40 pieces.
That's true, I did try and
Sorry,
kill the guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Well, Nevik,
Yeah.
while Hannibal is being questioned and read the punishments,
The riot act?
the
Yeah.
potential punishments for, failing to uphold his duty as a citizen and committing manslaughter. There's a guard in front of you explaining the fines for, aiding and abetting a revolution. So your charge is quite different.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little more severe.
Yes and no. I mean, manslaughter's pretty severe. Like,
Right.
execution's on the bill.
But
I didn't execute
I'd
him.
like,
No, you might be executed.
yeah. And I try to explain to the guard. I'm saying, well, this is a situation that
Actually,
got
I
out
did
of
kinda
hand.
execute him.
But I think there were people around that noticed that I was healing the guard after he was wounded by my friend inadvertently because he has a bit of a temper, and I was obviously trying to, reduce the amount of chaos that was happening at the time.
To de-escalate things.
Yeah, de-escalate it.
Do you want to roll me a diplomacy check?
Sure. So
Or
the
a
20.
persuasion check? Yeah.
Fucking better work.
Don't roll the big dice.
I'm gonna roll the big dice.
He's got his own. He can trust it. Because
You
why
better.
not? Hey.
4.
4.
Okay.
That's okay.
These dice are
Never
cursed.
roll the big dice.
I'm not rolling the big dice.
Come on,
I'm
you
not
gotta
rolling
roll the
the
big
big
dice.
So, where's
Everyone rolls the big
Your,
dice.
where's your character
Yeah,
sheet?
let's just do it at least once, and then we can all
Yeah.
give up on it.
Where's your character sheet?
Oh,
What's your bonus on that? So you have diplomacy or persuasion, right?
diplomacy.
It'll be in your skills on the left side,
Okay.
next to your stats.
Yep. Diplomacy.
Persuasion. It's persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Yeah. So basically,
Yeah, no,
check marked.
Yep.
Yep.
And what's the ability
What's the
modifier?
There's actually no number.
That's fine. We can fill that in now.
Yeah.
What's the modifier for that skill?
That's charisma.
Charisma. So
So
add your
plus
charisma, and so your charisma modifier plus your proficiency bonus, which is just above that table.
Yep,
Usually
3.
So
So basically 6.
yeah. So that'll be your plus to that roll, which was a 4. No,
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah.
4.
Still.
So you actually passed.
Did I really?
Yeah, like you're a cleric. You're well respected as a holy man, even though your gods might be foreign here. Your holy symbol is quite evident.
Okay.
So I'm not
Just
true
scraped
neutral
by.
anymore. I'm neutral good. It didn't make sense for me to be true neutral.
I just scraped by.
Just barely,
Just barely, like
on the lowest save possible.
guards like, well.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
You're a holy man, you understand.
So hard to say your name, Skulfgar.
Scuffguard. Now he's
Skulfjar.
You're not really being charged with anything. We're just kind of didn't like the look of you.
Well, I guess I stabbed a
You did.
lizard person.
You
so
did.
It's not.
You did.
It's not really like stabbing.
It did no
a
damage
human.
and it bounced off his scales, so it wasn't too prickly at you.
I think I healed him.
Yeah, you repaired the 2 scales that fell off. So, fortunately, your good cleric friend here, Nevek, is not an expert diplomacy,
No.
but at least accomplished. That we can say for sure.
I scraped by.
He's now actually convinced the guards that there was no harm done. You're new to the city. The whole convincing the kobold to revolt thing, mainly you, was unintentional, and obviously the creature was manic to begin with. It
Right.
needed to be put down or retrained.
Really stems from an honorable element of
Exactly.
the culture where we come from. So,
Exactly.
we just don't know the norms here. We're trying to be good.
Yeah, we saw a creature in aid, and we weren't aware. I mean, I probably never even have I seen a kobold before in my life. Probably not. I just thought it was something that needed helping, and my religion, basically it requires me to help where I can.
Absolutely.
So, scrape by.
And with that, you aren't even fined.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, you.
Sure, I didn't roll better than that. or-
Yeah, no, it wasn't a hard thing to pass,
Well, thank God.
but you squeaked
My
by.
4 saved the day.
Well, your 6
My
saved the
6,
day. Which is
Thank you.
great,
I can't help being charismatic.
right? It's a good thing we increased your stats.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Yes.
Um,
Charisma. Nobody thinks it's useful. It's
Oh,
useful.
charisma's always useful.
It's useful.
Everybody always dumps charisma, but charisma's
Ah,
useful.
I'm
You
liking
have to
it.
talk to people.
So far, so good.
Unless you play a character that never talks to people.
So basically, they are we gonna get our weapons back, or
all your equipment's returned to you.
Okay.
As Mac is your companion at this point, or
a
Hannibal,
respected member of the city,
Sort of.
sort of.
and a business partner. They've left you in his trust to explore the temple as he's familiar with it. You're allowed to stay, and
Time passes.
if you recall, part of your original intent was to get into the palace to
Yep. Oh yeah, we're trying forever.
to dig deeper into the
Mystery of
harvest
the drought
the
and the
mystery of
harvest
the drought
ceremony.
and the harvest ceremony, and essentially the goings on of the city. You're very new here. It's a religious temple, palace. A man of your standing would be drawn to that and pay your respects. So you're welcome to explore. There's priests, there's ceremonies, there's altars, there's giant living areas, there's feasts,
Right.
the whole shebang. There's castle grounds. You can walk around. There's obviously a jail. There's the world's your oyster in this temple. So you're welcome to explore and come as you go. You as well, Skulfjar.
That's better. Yeah.
At this point,
Sorry.
Saoirse, you're still in the slave quarters.
Okay.
You've met the rogue again, unbeknownst to you, their purpose for being there. What did I name her?
Got her name somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. No. I named myself Joanna. I wasn't sure if I was changing that name or not. I just didn't. So we're there now. Wait a minute. There we go. Josephine. That's her.
Josephine. There we go.
Josephine.
Josephine Rogan.
Yeah,
You're
Josephine
still,
Rogan.
you're still Josephine.
Yeah, I haven't changed it yet, but I'm a rogue, so yeah, that could easily change.
Josephine Rogan.
Changing the spelling, and that's why it exists. One of us.
Terrible.
So you've encountered the rogue and these kobolds performing what appears to you, at least with your basic investigation skills, to be like a ceremony. Not like anything wicked or anything like that, but just like a respectful religious ceremony. Although the rogue is certainly surprised to see you there, and
She's certainly suspicious.
certainly.
Just a bit.
And judging from her reaction, you anticipate that she wants to talk to you, but is otherwise preoccupied at the moment. Do you want to wait around? Do you want to like leave and go report back to the squad?
I know previously. I guess I don't know they're in jail.
No.
So I'm kind of on my own at this point. But I know previously the next day we were delivering a shipment of mead that we were going to deliver to the temple, just as a way to enter the temple.
Yeah.
It's too late. We drank it all.
That was the plan.
No, we didn't. We didn't drink it all.
It was a good plan.
It was a good plan. So I'm still going to do that.
Because you wouldn't know better.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I also don't know I'm on my own doing this.
No.
But presumably you'll find out when you get
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna find out the hard way.
So I'm going to return to the previous place we were.
You don't want to question the rogue and see what they're doing here?
Yeah, alright. I can ask what's going on. Detect.
Are you gonna detect? I'm detecting things.
Don't roll the
So
big
previously I detected magic coming from the statuette that they're using to perform the ceremony that they were
dice. Yes,
doing.
which I have hidden.
Well, this is
this is a different one.
This is
Oh,
a different one, and
different
the figure
statue.
itself is different.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I thought the figure was the same. That's
No,
why.
it had similar features,
Okay. So
namely like the trappings and like
certain
symbols and
symbols on it.
and like bands around it, like its clothing.
Okay. So famous.
You can definitely hear the AC, but at least our volume is pretty equivalent to other
You
volumes.
can turn the AC off again. It's much
Yeah.
cooler now.
We can leave it going just a little bit longer.
Yeah, sure.
I'm fine with that.
That's fine.
But
I'm not worried
we can,
about the
we can
hum.
turn it off in a bit.
The
Yeah, I'm
hum
not
is
worried
good.
about the hum either.
Everybody lives with it.
Sweet.
So I guess I'm gonna ask what they're up to.
You're out of control.
The
You dropping
rogue is
jujubes?
associated with the kobolds through
Knock off
stories,
Swedish
like
berries.
Northmen,
For everyone,
the kobolds
too.
who occur in,
Oh, I love Swedish berries.
you know, Hellraiser and like.
I'm gonna
all
grab
that
one.
stuff. Kobolds in this city are really friendly. They used to be separate from the rest of the city and worship their own gods. But there's a new god in the city recently named Serapis, which is, you know, a god that the king, who is King, I wrote a name here, Tabarak. King Tabarak. Whenever he approached the kobolds in the first place, he wanted to convince them to join the city and, you know, live harmoniously together to like live a bountiful and like happy life. And the kobolds were swayed, and as such, you know, not became slaves. They converted from their religion to this new religion, Serapi, or Serapis. And from then were subverted and, you know, like ostracized and like segregated in the city, albeit slowly at first, but up until the last month or so, it's really escalated, and their rights have been stripped from them, and, you know, they've definitely been subverted as a species in recent history. The rogue is explaining to you that part of her being in the city is to aid the kobolds at this point, because the king has all but forgotten his promise to them, and fair rights and like providing them land and wealth and abundance. And instead, they are now slaves and mainly working the temple as like carvers, building new rooms and like painting the hieroglyphs and all the menial labor, which really doesn't benefit their physiology at all. So you can imagine how detrimental it is to their species.
Right.
So the rogue and them have been staging an uprising, essentially, to try and contest the king and make him confess his crimes and really come like to terms with the discrepancy in what he was expected to do.
Right.
And overturn him essentially. And the ceremony that they were performing was essentially to the old gods, asking for protection and long life. And that's what she has to say.
And that's what she said.
Yeah. And their original plan was to confront the king at the end of the harvest ceremony, whenever all their meetings had finalized and they held the grand feast to commemorate the end of the ceremony of harvest.
But they don't know when that's going to happen.
No.
Because it's been going on for what, like weeks or days?
Yeah, weeks.
So
So they're not quite sure.
I asked, what do they plan to do next?
At this point, they're mustering forces and examining like possible entries into the temple, which is where the ceremony will be held, and obtaining guards and disguises to hide themselves amongst the slaves who are working in the temple, because people would notice if there were a lot more of them, so they get to like find places to hide and post up until the time is right. And that's really their plan at the moment.
Is there any way I can assist?
But they are looking for ways into the temple.
Well, I do have a way.
Which way?
I'm delivering a shipment of mead to the temple as an offering. I could use some help.
That could work. When is the delivery due?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
How soon can you get it ready?
How big is the shipment?
It was pretty big.
5 barrels? Think of mead?
If we empty out the barrels, we could fit more. And arrive before us.
I anticipate a hangover tomorrow.
Well, got to get rid of this mead.
It's the price we must pay.
That's right.
Where's the shipment?
Duty bound.
Right now
Duty
it's at
bound.
a house near the docks.
I think, it was near enough to the docks. It was
I can't remember what.
more center town. So like the docks are in the
It's
south.
like the
where
governor's
it was
brother.
cousin, I think it was.
One of
Or like
the,
brother-in-law or something.
One of the officials' brother.
Yeah.
Cousin.
Sure.
Yeah, something like that. That house.
Let's give that person a name, just because.
They had a name.
So be like Councilman
Bob the Boozer.
Bobzer.
Bobzer. Bobzer.
Like Bob Czar.
It'll be easy to remember.
Bobzar.
Bobzer.
Councilman Bobzar's residence. One moment, please. So do you want to go pick up the shipment? Do you want to meet up with your friends? Like,
I'll try and meet up with my friends just to tell them what's going on.
Sure, for sure.
So I guess they went to the inn, I think, the last time we split up.
That's right.
So that's where I'm headed.
Okay, perfect. Gentlemen, you're still in the temple. You have lost tools, if you recall.
No, I got them back. You gave them back to me. You kept my keys.
That's right, you lost your keys, but you changed the locks. Or were meant to change the locks.
I changed all the locks except for the one window I told you I wouldn't.
That's right. Do you want to explore the temple? Do you want to, go...
Well, for me, I already am familiar with this place.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. You don't really have a reason to stay, so...
I have shit repaired to do.
So you could go do that.
I have a contract to fix Lucas's boat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got some shields to sort out.
That leaves you two.
Yeah, I've got a shield now too, don't I?
You
with that new metal that we've never seen before.
Snoo metal?
New metal.
I think snoo metal is
Snoo metal? The metal that is snoo.
It's not just new, it's new.
And we've never seen the snoo before.
Do I get any kind of attack anythings from my shield?
Attack.
Like back, but like
Cool.
I want some attack.
It's a melee weapon.
Shielder.
Just plus me something.
it's a piece of armor what you normally wear on your back.
It's shielder.
Plus me.
Shielder.
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 Trusty shielder.
Hardened.
I shall bash your skull in with my
Hardened.
trusty shield.
Forged from the fathers of Smetal. There you go. Why'd you call it Smetal?
Hero.
Just call it Smetal. Hey, Smetal.
Yeah, there's no elastic. She's playing that.
Well, that's
Oh, it's a
also
cat?
bad.
Is it made out of plastic?
Don't you get it,
Remember?
right?
Well,
Devil kitty. I am the
Gets it.
nature
Oh, that kid.
tamer. Nature tamer.
Oh, wow, it's taking two people. This is... Max coming in for the kill.
There we go.
Well, you got your nice new shield. It's all
yeah,
good.
You do have a nice new shield.
Kitty shielder.
Your tail. It's like shelter.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, we're in the place where we would kind of want to have gotten to. So I kind of want to. I at least want to look around to see if we can find any temple officials and ask them about their knowledge of droughts
Absolutely.
and dealing with certain things.
Cool.
Especially because everything's surrounded by desert except for this so-called Nile River.
Yes.
All this lushness. It seems like they've found a way to deal with droughts. So gotta ask somebody.
So, the priest that was taking Mac's confession is still in the room. They have Nedger. He offers his advice on where to go. The high priest, which is the head Nedger Tepi,
Thank you.
is also the first servant of the gods, as opposed to just a servant of the gods. He is in one of the antechambers in the lower levels preparing for the ceremony of harvest. He would probably be best inclined to help you in
No, I
seeking
realized it was
information
good
like that. I can send you with a guide if you'd like.
That would be of most great assistance.
All right. So he goes to speak to one of the guards and sends for two kobolds to come escort you. These kobolds are very meek, and their clothing is tattered and they look really worn down, covered in dust on their shoulders and on their extremities. And they bring you down to the lower levels.
On the way, can I give them one of my apples?
Yeah, absolutely, you can.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can I go? Well, I think I got more than one apple. I think I got like 3 apples.
You had 3 apples, I
Yeah,
believe.
so I can each give them an apple.
Yeah,
And then
so
I'll be left with an apple.
I think you used an apple. So
Oh
it'd be
yeah,
a
so
lot of
well, there you
apples.
go. They can have both of my
You're gonna
apples.
give them
They
both
can
your
fight
apples.
over the
Yeah,
two
well they look
apples.
hungry and
They certainly are.
I've got these 2 apples.
Okay. Do you want to roll to see if you can convince them to take it? 'Cause they're very intimidating.
You're doing the 20. Come on. Make it.
I'll use the big one.
It's a good time
Make it.
to.
Make it lucky. Make it lucky.
I'm never rolling it again.
Come on. It's gonna be
That's
awesome.
your loss. There you go.
Ah.
Oh! So he just takes ulterior methods.
Awesome.
I say, good kobolds,
Now that proves it
ye look
works.
hungry. Why not dine upon these delicious apples?
The kobolds look at you and your offering, and then at each other, and salivating from the mouth, they jump upon your hands like rabid beasts. Their tongues tickle your mandibles as they quickly devour the red-fleshed apples.
That reminds me of the foxes of home.
That was a good roll. That proves it's not cursed.
Precisely. And with that, they hurry on, guiding you towards your destination. as you arrive into the antechamber where the high priest is, the what's his name?
Boxer?
Negertepi.
Oh yeah.
This is like actual Egyptian names. So,
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it is. So Negertepi is
Negertepi.
Hem-Neger is servant of the gods, and then Hem-Negertepi is like first servant of the gods.
You did your research.
I
didn't
did.
you? Somebody did your
That's why
research.
I'm being fastidious about calling them correctly. What appears to be the Hem-Negertepi, dressed in ceremonial robes and riddled with hieroglyphs and runes, stands next to him someone of quite regality, which is quite potentially the king.
Flippinina.
It is Flippinina.
Here goes the pronunciation.
No, those sweet groovy things.
Make sure you get the phonetics right.
Yeah, sorry,
I've been on Wiki for
my notes
weeks.
are so scattered because of when I wrote this at 2 o'clock this morning.
It's like scrolls off the page, It's like drums of the deep.
Yeah, sorry if I have to keep
I gotta sleep.
backing to this.
That's all good.
You guys will have to understand.
It's okay.
Well, so far it's good, man. We've managed to get away from the guards. We're not going to prison, and kobolds have apples.
Yeah,
So
I've got cobalt.
And I'm fixing your boat.
and our wizard friend's actually making progress
Yeah.
on the entire adventure while we dink around with
Best.
Now, was that a meeting with the same people that are already doing the boat thing? Because aren't some people already doing some sneaky boat adventure with the mead?
No.
No.
No, they were the ones that put us up for the night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were like, we basically rolled positive really well, and they were like, yeah, you're best buds, and we gave them some meat, and they were like,
This stuff's
Oh,
great.
Come back
we're
again.
the
Hey,
sneaky
if you're looking to
people
get
who
into
wanted
the
to
temple,
get in with the
you should
mead.
bring some of this
Yeah,
stuff.
we
That's
wanted to
our-
get in
We
with
were
the
the
Say-
sneaky people.
They
Okay.
just said they.
I think that was a
they
key thing
suggested
there.
it, and we went with it.
I wish I was
so
there to
that's-
actually use
Okay.
it.
I just wanted to. I knew I had that twisted in my head somewhere.
So,
Figure out
I'm
what it
I'm
was.
just going to say into the
Cool.
ether, maybe meat is really unique around these regions, and that's all. I'm just going to say it might be a really
Probably
valuable
more,
commodity at a ceremonial royal event. Birds in the wind.
Some lovely birds.
Just saying.
So you descend to the lower levels of the temple, and on your way there, you get a better feel for how the temple's laid out. There's a lot of long hallways with doorways jutting off in different directions. It's very easy to get lost. So you're very thankful for your diligent and humble and happy kobold guards.
They're going to actually
Or
show us the right way now,
Yeah, potentially.
instead of
They could have
knifing
gotten
us
lost
in a
and
corner.
disoriented. The lighting down here is much more dim, and most of the hallways are lined with only a few simple torches. You can tell from your passing that these areas of the temple aren't used frequently, only probably for ceremonies and religious rituals.
Are there
As
any
you-
inscriptions on the walls or anything?
There are plenty. You could try and decipher them if you'd like.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Would that be a history
Yeah.
check?
That's a good one to use.
So history I've got, and then I basically have to look. Sorry, I actually haven't done the modifiers on my
Okay,
sheet
so
here.
anything that's check marked, you're going to
Yeah.
add your proficiency bonus plus your ability
So my
modifier.
intelligence.
So
which is
you're
+1.
so it would be +4 because you're +3 with your
Right.
proficiency, right?
I'd like to know a little bit more about the history of the temple. So.
Absolutely.
It rolled well for you, man,
You did.
The camera shows
and not well for me. Ah,
being a priest of Belinus,
yeah,
you gain advantage
Oh,
on that
shit,
roll
there we
and
go.
can roll a second
it's
one.
better friggin' work.
You can roll a different d20 if you
I
want.
think
That's
those
just
dice
No.
work well for selfless acts.
and broken can streams.
That was a 14. There
Cool.
we go.
I'll accept it.
It was empty. Sorry.
You better get another one.
No, I've already got Just blowing out everyone's eardrums.
Um,
Sorry.
That's quite all right. I'm sure the two streamers watching are. That's okay. I'm watching.
She's
Watching
gonna
every single move.
Yeah, she's gonna cry now.
So
yeah, 14. 14.
So 14. What's your modifier on that?
Basically modifier.
Was it plus 4?
Yeah, plus 4. So
All right. So 18.
18's pretty good.
Really good. So you can actually decipher a lot based on the structure of the hieroglyphics. And fortunately, your guards are very friendly, and they notice you examining, and they kind of help you fill in the gaps. What you learn is that you're in the temple of Apis, which is an older god. Apis was... Hold on, I have notes on this too.
You did your research. Come on, lay it out now.
He was the bull god of resurrection, very symbolic for the transition of a king who becomes a deity and ascends. The kobolds worshipped this god up until very recently, when the King Tabarak of Knock Mohr invited them to be friends and join, and they manifested a new god, Serapis, which is the continuation of Apis, their god, as well as the Knock Mohrians' original god, which was Osiris. So Serapis is like the continuation and like marriage of their races coming together.
Right.
So it's very symbolic, at least for the culture there. But that it's not Serapis' temple; it's Apis' temple. So the fact that like the main religion has changed so much, the temple itself has to be changed and like redone.
So this is a temple that was built on older foundations of a previous temple, is that right? Or?
Not a previous temple, like the temple's still the same, but the religion and the god being worshipped there has changed.
Okay.
So,
right.
Things are being changed as they will, and like new structures are being built to like worship the new god, Serapis. But much of the old knowledge remains, especially for the kobolds having.
Right. So that's their main.
Yes.
Okay, and basically the king and his royal court is more aligned with this new.
With this new god, which they manifested or created essentially, in their history to show the joining of their cultures.
Right.
From what the kobold tells you, that's not the case. They're not joined as they were intended, and they're all but slaves, especially in the temples. And many of its brethren die each day, carving and building new antechambers for the treacherous King Tabarak.
So it's basically a way to justify the slavery and which.
That's how Egypt was built. Right?
Yeah, that's true. That's how it kind of worked. Yeah. It's okay in our cultures. I don't know. Was Celtic culture a slave culture?
Yeah, we had slaves.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess it's just a variation on that. So.
Essentially, all people, pre-dynastic cultures had slaves. Not like everyone, but slavery was
depressing
not
back
In
then.
fact, the Celts sold all their slaves for wine to the Romans. Because
Really?
wine was a thing that they had never experienced. Like fine, delicious red wine. It blew their minds. They got so addicted to it that they were just, bottle of wine, take 20 slaves. Just take them.
So
Give me that wine.
So we could use our meat to get us like 500 slaves to act as cannon fodder for the next dungeon. Come on, guys. Go.
Very potential. I
Yeah.
mean, no one yet here is other than Councilman Bobjar.
Jar.
That was his name, right?
Yeah, Bobzar.
Bobzar.
Bobsy.
That's right, it was Czar.
Good old Bobsy.
Bobzar. Yeah, Bobsy.
So basically, that's our way in. We're gonna succeed through booze.
Well, you're already in. Like, you're being...
Well, I meant like get into the actual inner circle, as it were.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Get known by
Into
the
the
king.
economy.
Yeah. That's right. We're gonna start this is it. We're starting a brewery.
A slave trade.
How modern of us, huh?
They should just supply the water.
Yeah, we're just gonna have a crafty brewery. Making
And
mead.
bees.
Yeah, where are you gonna get the honey?
There are bees in Egypt.
Are there?
Why not?
Well, we're going to cart the water back to our homeland.
Yeah.
to have drinking water, and then we'll use some of it to make mead, bring it back down.
So we're gonna forego the dungeons and just start a craft brewery.
Mhm.
Perfect. All right,
Perfect.
done.
Well, that's that.
Guys, we have to
See
start
ya.
researching proper brewing techniques so we can make sure we're rolling correctly.
That's right. I will. Oh,
Rocks fall, everybody. No.
that's right. Tiamat. What?
Keska, fuck.
Pit fiends. Fuck you. All right. Well, that's not gonna happen. But yeah.
No. Well, it could.
It's a plan Z.
Or maybe Q.
Q. Put it on the Q.
So recently, the kobold explains to you, as they explained to Saoirse, although disconnected, that the king, like the fact that they've been mistreated has only escalated in the recent months as more work on the temple is completed. So it seems like now that they're closer to having the temple that they want,
Right.
things are getting worse for the kobolds. So, things are getting escalating,
So basically, they're just driving them into the ground, as
Yeah.
it were.
essentially.
I sort of asked him. I say, does this have any coincidence to do with there's a drought happening here as well, right?
Yes.
Like, so does it seem to coincide with the drought? I don't know how intelligent these creatures are, but secret die roll.
These particular kobolds are very well connected.
Oh, wow.
As it so happens, droughts are very common here in Knock Mohr, but
Oh, Knock Mohr.
oh, Knock
The
Mohr.
Egyptian city of Knock Mohr.
It sounds stoic.
It was in all the history books.
Yeah.
It was. Well, you guys gave me a day to prep, so
That's Betsy DeVos' new
Hey
education
man,
curriculum.
I like Knock Mohr.
right?
I like Knock Mohr. What's
Yeah,
wrong
don't
with
knock Mohr, alright?
Isn't that on the flag?
I'm pretty sure it's.
It's in
So
Latin.
knock,
It's
knock
in Latin
Mohr.
or something like that.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I'm pretty sure it's part of the national anthem.
That's right. Don't knock us, knock Morris. Yeah.
Knock Mohr is totalis. So now that you mention it, it does seem to kind of coalesce with that, but they don't see how that could be connected.
Okay.
But again, like, they spend most of their time building the temple. So the idea of a drought is kind of
Right.
irrelevant to
They've
them.
been too busy working themselves to death.
But from their brethren that they hear, whenever they're not working,
They're starving.
yeah, exactly.
Great.
Apples. It seems your intuition is almost correct, but you have no proof of it.
Right. It's sort of like
It's a coincidence.
might be a coincidence. Yeah.
A very good question.
Well, thanks for showing me the runes, and I learned a lot. Thank you. Guess we'll move on. Unless you got
Yeah.
more apples.
No
Anything
more
you want to
apples.
ask them, or try and decipher the walls and stuff like that?
So the droughts are very common here.
It's a desert.
Yeah.
So this could be a coincidence, but is this one more severe than the usual? Because like the
Yeah.
king sounds like he's basically cordoning off. Like basically, it's like if this gets any worse, he's almost like, "Oh, I'm just getting together for a ceremony." But if it gets worse, oh, I can barricade myself in here with provisions and wait it out while everybody else dies. Right? It seems like a semi-emergency situation.
Yeah, it does.
Like this isn't. They're working them to the bone. And I know it, like, digging the antechambers, I'm starting to wonder if there's some sort of, like, if this king thinks that somehow he's going to get some divine providence or something through his priests from the converting the temple fully in some way. Like, this is like some crazy, if I make this temple work, then the gods will come and give me, I don't know. Maybe he's gone a little bonkers. I don't know. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah, I mean...
I think I'm reading into it too much.
No, it sounds kind of like that to me.
Like, it sounds like a very, like, I don't think the public's caught on yet, but it sounds like a tense situation that is just waiting to, something's going to go crazy a little soon, so hopefully we'll be in a dungeon by then, but and I won't have to worry about it. We'll just be killing bugbears or some shit, so.
Bugbears in Egypt.
Well,
Hey, you never know, are they, like,
It's-
scarab beetles? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
what are the methods
Oh, mummies are undead.
that you take in the situation of a drought? Like spiritually.
The kobolds?
Yeah. Or are they still just taking us to someone?
They're taking you to the Hemnedger Tepe.
Well, we can just wait to go there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you pretty much like gleaned all your information
Yeah.
from them.
Yeah, I think
It's
They
okay.
were extremely well connected kobolds.
Yeah.
I wouldn't push your luck too
I
much
think
further.
the
Must have rolled
questions
well.
that we have are more so for old Tepe.
Shy of a natch.
Yeah.
Scraping.
Scraping.
By with high rolls.
That's gonna be my name. Scraping by.
Scraping Joe Nevick. So the kobolds lead you further into the temple, and you pass along bridge where the theme of the temple shifts drastically. There's many tapestries strewn.
Right. So this is the
along
transition to the modern, or the more modern god. Okay.
Exactly. Serapis. And inside there's just a lone single room, and inside are two figures, one adorned in headdress and, ritualistic and religious garb, the other much more regal, and is evidently King Tabarak. The other figure...
We go right to the king. Now don't stab him.
I'm not gonna stab the king.
Regicide!
Got a decently high intelligence.
You bumped me!
The other figure turns as you enter,
Better not be whittling wood or something.
and
Be
the
like,
king
"Ah!"
turns with him, and
That's true.
what you assume to be the high priest introduces himself and asks what you do here. Hail!
I guess we should we be formal about this and bow or something like that, or you don't do that shit. Do you?
Well, I mean, we can.
We can nod.
Yeah,
down,
we can take a knee. I think it's appropriate in our culture to hail
I think
king
so.
properly. We're sent on a mission by our jarl to do this, so we should have some. I'm sure I can muster a shred of diplomacy for this moment.
I think it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't want
the
to.
intelligence and the wisdom to understand.
Especially now.
Yeah, exactly.
Up the ante.
So,
So, do you want to take the helm on this
what's
one?
the king's name?
Tabarak.
Tabarak. Is
And
his
the
name
high-
King Tabarak?
Pharaoh Tabarak.
Pharaoh Tabarak.
Pharaoh
I'll probably
Ptolemy
call him king
Tabarak.
because I don't know that he's a pharaoh.
Well, it's Egypt, so it's just their name for king is Pharaoh.
Have I heard people say Pharaoh Tabarak?
You would hear people, yeah.
Okay.
King is just the translation for us for the game. The high priest introduces himself as High Priest Dareen, and asks what brings you to the chambers of Serapis.
Hail, High Priest Doreen and
Better roll on that.
Pharaoh Tabarak. I am Skolfjar from the Northlands, sent by the great Jarl.
Yeah, what's his name?
Forgot
again?
your Jarl's name. My word. I have to do everything for you.
He's Schmuckamaka. Yeah, that's right.
Where is it? I had it.
Gotta give him easy names, otherwise we'll forget them.
No, I have to fucking put effort into learning people's names. So do you.
Oh, no.
I work in the service industry. Can you tell?
I was gonna say,
Mumfjord Fjordenson.
I come from the Northlands of your Mumford Fjordenson.
yeah, that rolls off the tongue, huh?
Our lands hath been stricken of water, and we seek assistance in the waterification
That's a
of our
new word.
lands.
There you go.
Bravo.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna say the camera angle doesn't show exactly how much you're bowing, but
Grovel.
you're grovel.
Grovel.
High Priest Doreen smiles and motions you to stand. He asks how you traveled here, and appear so well rested, knowing that the Northlands exist many weeks away, even by the fastest of ships. It is not common for small vessels to be able to cross such a great distance, so he's a little marveled at that.
Most small vessels are not our shield boats. Ha
I was gonna say, I was gonna say
On boats?
they may not have seen it much, but they better get used to it soon because they're gonna see a lot of it.
The boat of Shielder.
Yeah, yeah, and it's gonna have some nice, fancy new shields.
What's got a sail?
Well, it was
You're the
the
wizard
Yes.
that summoned winds.
A fabric shield.
Yeah.
A fabric shield to catch the winds. The boat of Shielder.
I always figure out it was a bit. They just figured out the constellations, and that's how they got around, or like
I think so.
they had like a compass or something like that.
And sheer cojones.
They also apparently had some form of rock that they could look through, and it would allow them to spot the sun through cloud cover.
Yeah.
So that they
What?
could
We recently discovered that.
so
Vikings,
they could
the
see
show
the
you work
they
on,
could see the position of the
does
sun.
that in the first season.
And he actually puts the rock up. And
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can
And
see the sun
yeah,
through the
it's
clouds.
basically
It's
like a
polarizing. It's
fucking
polarizing filter.
genius, man.
Yeah.
That's how they solved long distance
Naturally
travel.
occurring,
They
naturally
made it all the
occurring
way to
polarizing
Canada.
filter.
That was insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like we're going, here's a bunch of sea. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it and hope we have enough provisions so we don't die.
Well, and the high priest
Yeah.
just kind of marveled at the fact that your opinion.
And I guess we're not.
Pizza.
We're
Well,
kind
opinion
Your
is
opinion
that-
is High Priest marvels at your opinion of pizza. Your opinion of this pizza
I
is
love the
wonderful.
pizza.
Uh,
Great courage.
He asks why you think that the drought has anything to do with them, or what aid they could possibly lend such capable travelers as yourselves.
Well, basically, I approached them, sort of saying, paying my respects, and then saying that you seem to be suffering from similar circumstances and have many times before. Perhaps you would have some knowledge that can assist us in trying to combat our own plight.
Can you both roll a d20?
Oh yeah. What do you want, a black or a blue?
You roll whatever you want. You can roll a
Oh,
small
me too?
d20 if you want.
Yeah, you got to roll too, man.
You're both in the
We're
room.
gonna go for the bigs.
Oh, please roll something good.
Whoa! Okay, no, I'm not ready.
Right, just don't count. Same in order.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
My
try.
heart's broken.
Oh, it's almost
so close.
So close to the
These
18.
dice are cursed. Cursed.
Nevik, you notice that the king seems very distant.
I got a
in all of
modifier
this.
somewhere.
No, you
All right.
you seem to notice that the king seems very distant and hasn't really said anything since you came in the room. Not befitting of royalty to ignore commoners such
Yeah,
as
that's what
yourselves.
it's, yeah.
But his distance and inactivity seems a little strange to you. You don't notice anything.
Does he
You're still panting from your speech.
Does he show signs of sort of is he focusing on something as he is sort of distant, or does it seem sort of like daydreaming type?
You can't tell.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the roll was high enough to
Yeah, I
get more
know,
script.
I know.
But
Sucks.
you just noticed
It's gonna
that
work for me.
he's distant. The high priest recommends that you come feast with them during the ceremony of harvest, which will be finishing and wrapping up in the next couple of days, and invites you back for the feast, and hopes that once the ceremony is finished, he'll have more time to help you. He says that we have a few methods of gathering water in times of need. Most involve using like shadow and like condensated water.
Oh, like what? Sorry, shadow.
Shadow. So basically, they like. I'll get into it. Just
Oh, okay,
because
yeah,
why
no,
not?
You've done your wiki thing.
Well, no, this is just like this is just knowledge. Essentially, they build a well, like a hole in the ground, and then spread thin translucent material over it,
Oh,
and
okay.
then put a collecting
Oh, and it's like
basin.
condensation.
Exactly.
From the
So-
winds.
and
Right.
from the sun, which
Okay.
travels through it, traps the heat, rises, and then falls into water.
They were doing this. Holy fuck! Pretty smart.
All vultures have been doing this for a long time.
I mean, that's-
Turkey in particular has had like sub-zero freezers, essentially giant buildings where they keep all their like harvests so that they won't go bad,
For someone to
and use wind to cool it. It's crazy.
for them to actually figure that out.
Yeah.
I mean, we always talk about, oh yeah, back in the day people didn't know shit, but that's not true.
Right?
So
So anyhow, like he'll get into further detail with you, but invites you back in a couple days for the ceremony, so you can share in the feast of the harvest bounty.
I'd like to. Oh, I don't have insight anymore. Shit.
You can still make an insight check.
I wouldn't mind. I guess what I'm trying to see.
You just add your ability modifier here. You wouldn't add your proficiency bonus as well.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not trained in that
So
skill.
insight would be wisdom.
Yeah.
Which I'm doing okay in.
You're pretty good at it.
Yeah, so I'm at +4, I guess.
Okay. So
So-
give me a roll.
Yeah, basically what I'm trying to figure out. Well, I'll tell you after I've seen one or not. So.
Well, explain
Wait,
your
I
dodge to
don't
me.
check mark it, right?
No, just write your modifier next to it.
+4.
So explain your thought first and then roll for
Well,
it.
basically, all I'm trying to see is during the time we've been there, has it, because the king is distant, we noticed that. Has it seemed in the courtroom, as far as, because I'm sure we're not the only ones there, are we? Talking to the
Well,
king?
you're just in the ceremony chamber of Syracuse,
Okay.
so it's just you, the king,
All right.
and Dareem.
I guess what I'm trying to figure out with this role is that who can I intuitively sense who's actually in control of the room, because it feels like the king might not quite be in control of the situation. So I want to know who should we focus on for any, or am I sort of reading into it too much? Maybe I am.
No, it's fine.
I feel like it's a classic Lord of the Rings
You want to use insight
worm
for that,
tongue
right?
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll insight.
All right, the dice better freaking work for me. Which I have, black or blue? What do you think? You got luck.
You can
I
use a
got lucky
regular
with the
dice.
black one.
Yeah, the black was good. Okay, give it a spin.
Don't drop it.
18.
Hey,
That's
You just
not
gotta
bad.
caress it.
+4, right?
Yeah, so I think I figured out how many times he goes to the bathroom. I mean, I know everything.
So you notice that the king's distant, although his mouth is moving, no words are coming out. So it seems
bizarre.
like he could be highly concentrated or focused. But again, he's barely acknowledged you, and his body language seems very odd to you.
Right.
This is just based on the fact
So
that you
he's
rolled really
focused
well.
entirely. We're just more people at.
He's like checked out, and
Oh, okay.
you're not sure why.
Is he having conversations?
No, like you can't even tell what words he's making because he's
Oh,
not
okay.
breathing any air out. He's just mouthing the words or whatever.
Are
Could
my
be
people
babbling.
finished making those shields?
This has been like half an hour in game time.
Is he?
No, I know.
It's just under the same role. If
You're,
I
like,
can
just
pull
getting
this.
back to your shop, so we'll
Yeah,
get there.
they've
in a
been
second.
working on it since I got arrested, presumably.
It is the same day.
Is he? I mean, this is going a little.
Otherwise, you would have missed the feast. and
I'm
you would have been
kind of
late.
on a hunch here, but is he sort of like making regular body movements or something, or does he seem like a very inanimate object?
You would need to roll a perception check for that.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right.
A separate one, which is also wisdom.
Okay, so that'd be, I guess, +4 on that.
Are you trained in it? Is there a check mark?
No, not a check mark, but I guess, do I get a natural roll or not?
yeah,
at all?
you still get the +4
I said
modifier.
+4, so that works. King's a zombie. No. Jesus
Please
Christ.
stop doing that. Just roll the small dice if you're gonna toss it up in the air.
I got a 9. Pointless.
Punished by the large die.
You don't notice any.
I've done that
any
twice now.
Strange body movements.
All right, I'm just reading into it too
nothing
much.
like that.
We'll get on all the greatest Twitch fails when you drop it on your
And
back.
shatter-
You're like,
And no one shatters the table.
Oh,
I
donation.
I will roll over the box from now on.
appreciate
Just use
that.
the smaller dice.
But then you can't read them.
That's
Maybe just pick them
fine.
up.
You can read them.
Pick them up, put them near the
It's
camera.
assumed since we have evidence of.
All none
Cameras
of, all
that
none
we
of our
can-
viewers are watching.
Well, you could just hold up the dice. Or I'll pick it
I'm
up
just
and I'll be
kidding.
like,
All
"Ah,
right, I'll
that's
pick-
a 7.
You know what? It's fair. It's
Look,
fair.
that's a 6.
I can't break a table with
Or
that.
14.
You're right.
Ooh, let's see if we can.
I've already
If we
almost
focus
taken.
enough energy
Yeah.
in one point.
I've already almost taken out
I
the
already
table
had
twice,
that
so
dice
I
down.
will stop.
Up
All
to
right,
you.
I'm obviously reading too much, and this will just move on. King's not a zombie.
Something's going on with him.
He's weird. That's the thing. I'm
He's
trying to
weird.
figure. Is he being controlled? That's what I'm curious about.
I think I've definitely finished painting and I'm starting to
Well, I mean, my 9
Curious.
probably doesn't.
Well, you haven't made any perception checks since you were catching up on your breath.
I suppose that I could. Perception check.
All right, roll the small
Give me
die.
a roll.
Don't try to destroy the tank.
All right.
Got a nice white one here. Hey, is there one in there?
I've got
I
plenty.
got
of
a, I got a nice tasty green and gold on here.
See what he rolls.
Come on. Oh, 18.
Oh wow, nice.
That's from living out in the forest.
So what were you trying
It
to
was
perceive?
green, right? So,
What were you trying to perceive?
What's up with the king? What's his deal? Why is
As
he
far
all...
as you can tell, he's just distant and muttering to himself and, strangely still, but you can't
No.
gain any more.
Because
There you go.
I've got
I knew it.
my nature knowledges,
Okay.
and
make it work.
is there
Roll with
anything
it.
about? Is there anything about the way that he's like, kind of zombified?
You need my 6 proficiency in insight and perception. That's what you need.
Too busy making
Can I
shields.
recognize any of the symptoms of the ingestion of certain plants?
No.
And no similarities to being poisoned by the ingestion of a mushroom or some kind of leaf toxin or something like that. Or would it be more like something that he might be hypnotized by magic as opposed to having been poisoned?
He's
by
getting
something?
deep into it. And he's like, crap.
Well, I got a high perception roll, and
right.
I'm bringing nature.
No, that's a
into
fair
that.
point. That's a
Well-
fair point.
I don't
Okay.
know what my nature.
So
plus
now
is,
roll me
but-
an insight roll.
Okay.
Oh.
For the nature.
All right,
Okay.
that green worked for
Or
you.
no, I would just say insight over nature.
Stay away from the black die.
Because
It was good to you
This
once.
would be your own personal like gut feeling and experience,
Okay,
right?
you can do this,
Whereas
man.
nature refers more to like the natural world.
You got an 8. Do you have any modifiers on that? Or is
Yeah,
that
what's your bonus on that?
On what?
Wisdom, insight.
I've got no insight. None.
Do you have a wisdom modifier?
I do have wisdom modifier +1.
So you add that. You're just not proficient in it.
So 9.
You
I
don't
got no
notice- you don't
insights.
notice or don't make any connection to the effects of like poison, mushrooms.
But I do have my nature knowledge. What about that one?
Wouldn't that be
It
modified?
wouldn't apply to this.
No.
No. It's
Good
more
try,
like
though.
on the- yeah, no, absolutely. And I wanted you to explain it to try and like make it work because that's the role you wanted to use. But I felt insight was more appropriate for this kind of thing.
That was a good try.
Because maybe, I don't know, maybe I've got some kind of herb on me. I can
You just have your stack of mushrooms, I believe.
Oh, you're great right now. Oh, that's so.
You gave away all your apples.
It's too tempting to throw to try and throw. a
Well, it
mushroom
depends
in
what
his
type of
mouth.
mushrooms. Is he gonna start biting a shield? What's going
Yeah,
on
he
here?
might try.
I'm freaking out.
At this point, another priest enters the room and goes up to the head priest and whispers into his ear.
This is the DM ending this farce. Basically,
moving the
this
story
has gone
along.
way too far.
I mean, it's already 10 o'clock, so,
Yeah.
you know.
The king's a zombie. Yep. All right.
Zombie.
Keep it going.
Pharaoh.
Sorry, Pharaoh.
Yeah. I don't know what this zombie is he's speaking.
Well, does his herald have any information for us?
The priest, or
Yeah, the priest.
about what?
About my question of the waters and.
Oh, he explained to you that they have some methods of dealing with drought and like
Yeah.
obtaining water in the desert that might work for where you are, but
Oh yeah.
he
yeah,
wished
yeah.
to discuss those with you after finishing the ceremony of harvest.
When does the ceremony finish?
He's invited you back for the feast in 2 days.
2 days.
Well, should we just go kick ass somewhere?
Yeah, I mean,
we
we
learned
should
all about
try-
water and
We should
droughts
try
and
and go
moons.
to some delicious drinking establishment and.
Well, should we
hopefully be
hook up
able
with
to-
our like we got our wizard who's been
Our
patiently waiting to hook up with us,
The end.
and we have we still need to check out and see the status on our shield repairs. right?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's just getting back. So why don't we go back to the inn and see if our trusty
because that
wizard
worked so
friend-
well last time. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, let's go to the inn.
You want to go to
Chew
the same
it.
end? The prancing
Yeah.
phony? You want to go back to the prancing phony?
Well, it's
Prancing
called
phony.
I don't think will the prancing phony give a fuck. Really, will
No,
care?
they won't. As long as we're paying customers,
It's
they
up to
probably
you
don't
guys,
care.
you know?
Let's do the
Let's
phony.
go. Let's
All right.
do the phony.
We'll get some looks, but we'll do it anyway.
Okay.
They know that I'm liable to stab if they.
We're
try
not going to
grab you
get
from behind,
pickpocketed, I can guarantee you that much.
Yeah, I'll stab you.
You two head to the prancing phony.
The phony waits.
The priest thanks you for your time and
Thanks,
sends
priesty.
you off, and he and the king turn back to what they were doing before you entered.
Farewell, Pharaoh.
He
Farewell.
raises his hand and beckons, and that's it. That's all you get from him.
Obviously,
You waved at me.
that's right. Well, he must be. Actually, that's. I know I've read way too much into it, but that's a crucial point.
Yeah.
Of his own volition, he did that. So
Yeah.
obviously,
Maybe.
he's not being controlled.
Well,
So
who knows?
that would be very elaborate. So some ways, wave at him.
Press the wave button.
No, but that's good. So
That
he's
was
just
easy.
he's yeah. So he's preoccupied, basically, heavily so. So okay.
So you two head back to the prancing phony.
Time to get a brew. Oh,
You
here's
get back
one.
to your shop. Do you want to give me a couple die rolls?
Sure.
I'm gonna grab
So give
Do it,
me
man.
one die roll for. I guess you don't have a profession
Oh,
anymore.
you're not going for the big guy.
Yeah, there's no
Don't blame you.
there's no profession on my sheet in terms of blacksmithing.
All right. Well,
If these
give
dice
me a
look
wisdom check. So
If I don't
add
break the
your
table in the
wisdom, and
meantime.
if you're trained in it, you're not, because there's no check mark there.
No,
You would add your proficiency. So just
Okay.
give me a roll plus your wisdom.
+6.
Uh,
Plus 3.
plus 3.
What?
D20.
D20.
Always 20s.
Yeah.
All
gonna
the
make-
other die for combat.
20.
Oh.
Oh, hey!
That's great. So you arrive back at your
Kicking
shop.
ass.
A couple of your little kid servants
Children minions.
were very, very
Yeah.
confused by the fact that they couldn't get into the shop.
You rolled a
Fortunately,
20.
one of them climbed up
Nice.
to the window to your bedroom.
Oh yes, of course. I
Um,
locked them out and didn't give them a key, and kicked the guard out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that's good. They managed to get back
They
inside.
managed to get
Crafty
back in.
children.
and
Gotta change those locks again.
fortunately for you,
Man,
they
you are
were
winning on that.
very expedient in their duties.
Excellent.
You want to
Come-
roll another d20 for me?
Oh, if you get another one, I'm gonna like lose my shit.
5.
Reality returns.
So they've started work on the shields. They got all the materials for you and like sculpted it, and now they're bending them into shape. So there's still a little bit more time to be done on them. You also need to source wood. A few artisans. In
Yeah. Well, I
in
didn't
the
think they'd be
district.
finished by now.
No, but they
Yeah.
hurried along at a good rate.
That's good.
A little faster than expected, which is great. Because more expedient means more
Excellent.
more work.
So two people just.
That's where they're at.
Sweet. Should I go get wood?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you wanna,
Seems like a good thing to do.
go to one of your friends in the district that you know?
Yeah, I'm
Fellow
gonna
craftsman?
go to some fellow craftsman that does barrel making or some such.
Barrel making. The finest shields.
Oh, Cooper. That's what they're called. They're Coopers. People who make barrels. I'm pretty sure they're called Coopers.
Why do you want a Cooper?
Because the circular pieces of wood are common in barrel making. For the top and the bottom.
It's not gonna be as chaotic as this.
Cool. Well, you go to your friend Cooper Shad.
Shad the Cooper?
Yeah, Shaad. Is it Cooper?
I'm pretty sure it's C. Let's. Sorry, internet. I'm not as proficient in my memory of things as I used to be.
Beyond Coopers, how dare you?
Uh,
What the fuck's a Cooper?
I'm just gonna check. I'm pretty sure.
Like a raccoon or something?
I'm pretty sure it's a Cooper.
Cooper.
I'm sure there's somebody on the internet is watching and be like, no, you're wrong. It's this. Why can't you hear me?
C-O-U-P-R. I'm curious.
So who said no, you're wrong?
No, you're wrong.
But I think you may be right.
Thank you, mystery guest. If you happen to be Ben Zwicker, I'll be very happy.
Cooperage. A cask is any piece of cooperage containing words that I'm going to pronounce wrong. A barrel is a type of cask, so in terms of barrel making and barrel making, just refer to one aspect of a cooper's work. So yeah, I'm not wrong.
Oh, it's Bruce.
Oh, well, thanks, Bruce.
Thanks, Bruce.
I appreciate you just telling me that I'm wrong then.
Your vote of confidence in Mac's ability to be right and wrong at the same time is astounding.
Yes. Alright, so my friend the Cooper, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna ask him for some of the bottoms of barrels that he hasn't already turned into barrels.
Give me a roll.
Oh yeah, I know.
So,
2!
You got very excited at that too.
It's okay, there was very little mead in my glass.
You're also drunk. But now it's my turn to have mead.
Go for it.
This is done.
The first bottle.
No, he says. I have no bottoms of barrels.
That would ruin the game.
You'll have to take one that's already soaked with booze.
Hey, that would work.
Well, I feel like that's probably what's going to happen given that I rolled a 2. That's okay. I thought about them being boozy, and then maybe they'll be infused with either magical booze power, or they'll be very extra flammable.
That helps with a bow.
But I would assume the alcohol will have evaporated at this point, so they'll just be stained and they'll smell like booze. I think is probably what's up.
Supposedly we have.
I'll clean it up. I'll clean up the little floor after it started to drop.
5 years.
Bruce politely told me that I was wrong. Which is good.
Somebody on the internet's gonna tell me that I'm wrong.
You used for 5 years. Nice. That's awesome. Super cool. Bruce, Max, or not Max, Jan's good friend and coworker, Bruce.
You can totally hear us from over here, just so we're clear.
Yeah, that's alright.
Can they?
Oh yeah.
That's why
I can hear myself. I can hear myself from my room.
Bruce knows how I really
Can
think
you
about it.
really hear? Oh my
Yeah.
god. How
They're good
embarrassing.
mics.
Oh, that's okay. I knew that when we were doing the test.
I love
So the real plan is to take him out and take over the company.
Yeah.
That was the old terrier.
Did I say that out loud?
What out loud? No out
The
loud.
plan's already been executed. It's all good.
Everybody loves execution.
Burrito's still taking
Just a tiny crumb.
full ranch. So, I mean, I think we should get the party back together here.
Well,
Because,
Mac is at his shop and he's trying to source wood for your shields.
alright,
So he's gone to his good friend, the Cooper, Shad.
Yes.
I feel like I'm grinding in Warhammer.
There's no grinding in Warhammer. There's just death and destruction.
Oh,
And
World of
deployment.
Warcraft, sorry.
There you go.
World
Right,
of
and I
Warcraft.
rolled a 5. So, or no, I rolled a 2.
Yeah. So Shad's like, oh, Hannibal.
I don't like you.
I do have some bottles of barrels, but I was planning on using them. What do you need them for?
How about I just offer to just give you money? Because rather than risk you refusing me and me having to complicate this more, I can just pay you.
Well, what do you want to pay me?
How about I give you 10 silver for the 2 bottoms? How many shields am I fixing? It's 2, right?
No, you're fixing 4. Right?
4?
4 shielders.
Yeah.
There's 4 on each side, right?
I
Or
guess
just 3.
Can make it 3.
Hold on.
It's a little cheaper.
Oh, he's gonna roll it.
Oh no, we've already done the
That's
money.
3.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot
You're
we
fixing
already
3.
did the money.
I'm fixing
yeah,
3.
we did 3, yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you 30 silver pieces for the bottoms. I'll give you 10 silver pieces for each of them.
Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah, you're
Sure.
basically bartering with them.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that red die was good to you. What'd you get?
I got an 18.
Oh,
Plus
sweet.
my 2 charisma bonus.
That's 18.
Nice. And
18s
then,
and 19s.
all right.
These are gonna become ornamental after a while. Nobody's gonna touch them. Everybody's gonna want his red die.
Cooper Shad. That's what his name
Cooper
was.
Yeah.
Shad.
Cooper Shad.
Well, just Shad. He's a Cooper.
No, he's Cooper Shad.
Cooper Shad.
His last name also happens to be Cooper, but he goes by his surname.
Oh, I see. He was. I guess that makes sense. His dad was a Cooper, and so his last name is Cooper.
Yeah, absolutely. Gribble?
Dale Cooper.
Dale Cooper.
Dale Cooper.
No, too obvious.
This is not Twin Peaks.
He loves his coffee.
Should be.
It's
He
dodecahedron
loves his
peaks.
coffee.
Yes, that's right. The D20 shaped cliffs, no pyramids.
It's a good coffee.
Okay, so I'm
Apple
assuming that
pie.
Shad is down
So
to
sweet.
is down to
Is he good?
negotiate.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm trying.
You offered him 10, right?
Yeah, would you like some? I
Well, I'll
offered him
finish
10
this
silver
first.
pieces for each of
He
the
asked
woods.
for 12. That's his rebuttal.
On a 20?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I don't think you're gonna.
Fine, I'll give you 6 extra silver pieces.
He only asked for 2 extra.
Oh, yeah.
12. To the 10 you offered him.
I offered him 30.
No, you offered 12.
You offered
12.
10.
Okay, did I only offer 10?
You offered 10.
Okay.
Put this
Pretty
way.
sure I said
He
I
rolled
I
a
said
20,
10
whatever
apiece,
he's gonna do.
But
that's
I'm
all.
happy to just offer 10,
Okay.
and he counters with 12.
Yeah, do that.
That's fine. I can afford both, but
Yeah.
I'm happy to just give him 12 silver pieces. I was way overpaying him. Okay, well that's fine. I have
That's
silver.
why
here.
it's so affordable, because you rolled so high.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you know what the thing is when you roll that high, you just
he
go.
asks if you want them
what the
delivered to
DM
the
says.
shop.
Yeah, deliver them to the shop. That'd be great. I don't really need to carry them back with
He summons one of his errand boys.
me.
who
Come, child.
are a little older than yours.
Hey, I just
Seem to be more trustworthy.
I just do what the palace sends me.
Yeah, old Aaron boys.
He's not connected to the palace. He has to source his own.
Yeah.
So he sends his errand boy to
Yeah.
gather the cart.
It was the style at the time.
Yeah,
He tells you to be at your place
everyone
in 1
wanted to
hour.
be like.
That's fine.
They have
I'm
like
planning on going
little
back there now.
tadpoles.
While I am out though, I would like to go and buy. Where do I get my iron and various irons? And do I would smelt them at my blacksmithing shop.
Yeah.
Do I contract people to dig up the sediments and things that I need and just bring me truckloads of dirt?
You do, also through your connections to the palace.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or does the palace just ship in various raw goods and some of them just
You're
get delivered
using
to
the
me?
palace's
Okay.
connection to ship in things, so you're basically getting things in with their shipments, and like, in conjunction with them.
The little bits that I know about historical blacksmithing is probably more likely to be like iron that's found in like oxide dust and stuff like red soils and things like that
Yeah.
that we melt the iron out of.
And
Although there is Celtic bog iron, which is pretty cool.
Yes,
naturally
bog iron.
naturally occurring
Bog iron.
chunks of iron
Yeah.
that occur in bogs.
You just go into a little bog and out
You can
iron.
fish out iron from
Yeah.
some bogs,
That's
not all
crazy.
That's how they made such sweet swords.
bogs. Yeah, because they didn't smelt the metal.
So they literally just pull it out of a bog and nature did
They
it for 'em.
smithed a
Yeah.
piece of
Wow,
naturally
that's
occurring
crazy.
metal.
Ah!
That's
Essentially
awesome.
like meteorite
make
sword.
a fine
Wow.
dagger.
Yep. I fear.
Thanks, nature. That's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, then I don't need to buy. I don't need to buy any supplies.
No, but you also have your own connections that you send.
Yeah. Before I go back to the shop, am I friends with anybody in the like local constabulary? Like, because there's the palace guards, but then there's the local police officers.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't say you're friends.
But a casual acquaintance. Could I go to any of them and ask them questions without them thinking about me in a weird way and wanting to follow up with investigation? I guess is more my question.
absolutely, you're a well-respected individual
All right.
of the royal court.
Cool. So the questions I'm asking are not like wild or anything. I just didn't want them to be like, why is this person asking questions? I want to stop there and ask a quick question. In order to play correctly to my character, who does not know any of these people, I would probably want to find out who they are. That's why I left. I'm not really interested in being associated with a whole bunch of people that I don't know. Like, yeah, we have an agreement where I'm fixing their shields, but
Yeah.
I have agreements
Beyond
with
that,
all
they're
sorts
just-
of... They're still just random people. So I'm wondering if...
And they're violent.
yeah, well, I'm wondering if
Or you're violent.
Yeah, if the city police will tell me what has happened with them,
Okay.
because I don't know.
Holy shit, we got some chats. Is that your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One's
and,
me.
and Eric.
You wanna type something?
Break
Say,
Eric's Eggfield.
It's just us two.
oh, is it?
Oh. Who's firster nits?
Oh, that's my wife.
Ah. Hello.
Hey,
Thank you for the welcome back.
thanks. Just
Anyway,
noticed
so
things were
I
happening.
just basically I want to be able to legitimately catch up on the things that I overheard about like how their meeting went.
Absolutely.
So that I know that information and am not metagaming it. So I don't even we don't even need to go through it. I'm happy to do some
No, for
rolls,
sure.
but basically I just want to get that
The
information.
local constabulary wouldn't know anything since it was dealt with by
By the palace?
So you'd have to go back to the palace to find out their fate if you wanted.
Okay.
Also, they had been in town such a short time.
The
they
local
didn't-
police don't have like a mole in the palace?
No,
No?
no. This is Egypt.
Okay. Alright.
There's no moles invented
You're
yet.
lucky there's a constable.
Yeah, alright.
Constable?
The only people they've really interacted
Look
with
for the
are
hats.
the couple merchants, the dock workers.
Okay, alright.
And
Fine.
Councilman Bob George.
Yes.
Sorry.
I still feel like I should
Bob's
legitimately know that
hieroglyphic Bobby.
information. So I'm gonna go, as long as I can be back at my workshop for the delivery of the wood,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to like one
Well,
of the...
you'd probably have to head back around now if you wanted to be there for the delivery of the wood. Because, like, traveling to the constabulary, which is more center town, you're on, like, the northeast side. It's like 15 minutes there.
I got you.
15 minutes back. So half an hour's up.
Okay.
Your shipment's going to show up in the next
Okay.
half hour, right?
Alright, so then I should just go back for the wood. That's fine. I can always check in with the palace later.
Yeah, absolutely. Eric.
Our wizard.
You
He's
were
been
headed
so
back to the-
patient.
Yes, patiently writing down spells.
To the Prancing Pony.
Prancing Pony, yes.
You arrive and none of your friends are there.
Wow,
There's some,
shit.
like, glass brushed up in the corner.
I have a feeling of dread. Because I kind of guess what happened. I think it's a bar fight. But
Yeah, things didn't go well.
Yeah.
Do I see any blood?
There's no blood.
Oh,
Any scales?
Those are healed.
Oh, you'd
Come
have to
on.
make a check for that.
I could. Do I see anything out of the ordinary that would denote, like, a fight?
You're still gonna have to make a check for that.
That's
Oh, you're okay.
Oh, you know what?
Finally.
You
Dice
get to roll a die.
Roll a big die.
Oh, wait, where's
I'm
the
not
red
rolling
one?
a big one.
No,
Do
let-
it. Dude,
no.
you gotta roll a big die.
I'm not rolling a big one.
No, there's tons of d20s around.
Oh, he hasn't rolled.
I've given everyone a d20 except
Alright.
for you.
9.
Nine.
Should have rolled a big
What's
20.
your
Should've done the
perception
big-
modifier?
the big black and white one.
Probably 6. At most, it's 6.
4.
Oh, this would have been an
Are
18.
you?
Oh, well.
Another
Yes.
18.
What's your modifier? Like
4.
the
Oh,
ability modifier.
what's... So what? That's what I said before.
As long as I roll it over the box, I'm okay.
If you're trained in it, how it works.
Don't smash the table.
The,
Lesson
the,
learned.
the ability that it uses, in this
Right,
case wisdom,
intelligent.
you always take the modifier.
So
for
do you
that.
mind if I grab
Okay,
some
If
of
you're
that?
trained
No,
in
yeah.
it with
Let
the
me- I'll
check
grab
is,
your
you
glasses.
add
Oh, thanks
your
very much.
Proficiency bonus. So your bonus is +1.
Okay.
And you rolled what again?
9.
9?
Plus 4.
So 13. No signs of a fight. You see the like broken glass in the corner, but that's not unusual. What you do notice is the not the barmaid, the bar owner comes out from the back room to the front counter and is flustered and goes to their coworker or like their employee and starts ranting about like shipments and disturbs and like uprising of kobolds and like the end of the world. But beyond that, you know nothing.
Okay.
Do you want to like post up? Do you want to like ask the patrons for information? Do you want to like go wander the city more, see if you can like find a blacksmith shop? Do something else entirely.
This is your deluxe training. It's like.
So I'm surprised I didn't see any blood on the, out front from the garden cold, unless they cleaned that up.
It's sand, right? Everywhere's sand.
Oh, but I still see a darker patch.
It's been a couple hours. It's all blown over. We're in a
I was
drought.
gonna say.
There's tumbleweed and a lot more sand than usual.
Well, that would make it muddy.
Also, the owner of the prancing pony would abide pool of blood in front of
I guess so.
their shop.
I'm gonna ask the
Shovel.
barmaid or whoever it is.
Yeah, there's barmaid.
Barmaid, what?
That's
If
what
they
you would
can
call
tell-
it.
Yeah. Well, I won't say barmaid, but I say something more.
Wench.
Well,
Not bad.
he's a female half elf, so he might not be so crude.
I would just go up to the bar person
Nice.
and say, "Excuse me, can you tell me if you've seen a tall brute and a holy man
Oh,
together.
come on. I've got like some tattoos. And
Okay, so a tall tattooed man and a holy man together.
Can you give me a roll of insight? Or sorry, persuasion. Or investigation. You could use your investigation roll.
Yes,
for this one.
please.
Plus
Investigation.
barbarian and a holy man.
If,
Well, I don't think they're gonna know what a
hanging out.
barbarian is. So.
If you want to interact with people and like gain information from them,
Roll that
you're welcome
shit.
to use your different abilities. So if you think of something you want to do, try and look at your abilities and think of what might apply to it.
Yeah.
And like, oh, I want to make this kind of check to do this. Sound good?
Yes.
Do it.
Although I'm happy to guide that as well. But yours
13's
might have
good.
scores and certain
Yeah.
things, so you might want to try and use the different
You're in the upper
abilities you're
half.
suited to, and
That's what
find
I
creative
want.
ways of using that to your advantage.
My wife will appreciate it. She
So
knitted
I
it.
rolled 13.
Nice.
Sweet
And I have a
plug
modifier
here.
of 6.
6. Fuck yeah. Okay, so 19. So the barman that you approach, it's not a wedge.
All people that work in bars are witch.
Also happens to be
Kidding.
the owner of the bar. His wife was the one that came out,
Okay.
storming about the
Ranting and raving.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All day long. He says, "Oh
This
yeah,
meat is
they
really
were causing a stir of trouble about done 3 hours ago. One of them sat down at the bar and was just looking mighty fierce. I knew from the stench of him that he was a troublemaker, and that priest he was with was a no good Nick. He
No respect.
No respect.
they got into a tuffle with the guards, and one of them ended up being shot through the neck outside out front of our dear shop.
Do you guys, any of you have like crossbows or?
I
and
think
arrow?
I have a crossbow actually.
I have a bow and arrow.
Well, he doesn't know you very well.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking them. I'm trying to
Yeah. No, I
see if it was actually one of them that killed the guard
It
um
easily could have.
and the kobold.
yeah, I actually do have a crossbow,
So you
so
have a crossbow. You have a
theoretic- but
crossbow bolt. You
I've
would
got
have.
a short bow.
You have a short bow.
so it wouldn't have been. It
But I have
would-
a longbow, so
Oops.
the arrow would be different than both
Yeah.
of those.
so it wasn't a bolt.
Well, he doesn't know.
No,
All-
but a
all the
longbow has a different arrow than a short bow.
All the person's told him is that I was shot through the neck.
Yeah.
But what type of arrow was it? It's like
Yeah, can I
what was
ask
the
what type
gauge?
of arrow was
You
it?
can roll another investigation check. Yes.
What was the gauge? What was
Yeah,
the
what
gauge?
was the gauge of
At
the
what velocity did it travel?
There you
Can you
go.
tell me the
And
velocity
how
of an
much
unweighted
moisture was
swallow?
there?
African or European?
16.
Oh, that's good enough.
Oh,
6.
It was a 12 gauge arrow,
22.
Mark 5.
Ooh.
Well, you see, it was the blacksmith that did it. He and his
that helps.
Well, that would have been better to ask.
he and
You didn't ask the right
and
question.
his famed longbow that won the summer tournament last year. I guess you're accomplished. Why not?
Yeah, sure. I like
Recognized by the
artists.
community is what it is.
Yes.
master craftsman, accomplished archer.
I did get a 20 on that roll.
That's true.
Exactly.
That was a good roll.
I rolled a
I
natural
was like,
20
oh well,
when I
it
shot
does
that
go through
kobold.
that kobold's body and straight into the guard's neck. Oh,
Oh, everybody dies. All right.
especially when Knack plays.
I always kill everyone.
So yeah, the barman tells you that the blacksmith.
Well, save it
found
for the dungeons.
with that trusty longbow of his, and they're all like rustled off to the palace after having a tumble here in the shop, breaking my mom's glasses.
Oh God, I
I'm not sure whether he means spectacles
Yeah,
or
still
dinnerware.
Yeah.
It's also very appropriate for the
Oh, it is.
oldie times that we're playing in.
That's
I'm so
the
glad
only
they
bit
got
of
it here,
information you
'cause
can't
I
glean.
remember in Ireland you could get it.
Oh
just
yeah, no.
'cause,
The
you
first
know.
time I drank it, I was in England.
Oh, hello, mead. Good times. He looks deep in thought. I feel like putting a banner over his head.
It's distant.
This is
Wizard.
crucial.
Can I send a message?
That's right, just refer
Whatever you
wizard.
want.
That'd be very barbarian of you. Wizard.
Sending.
Be
Okay.
very
Is it- can I
Conan
send a
move,
message
right?
to
You
one
know,
of my
like,
companions?
That's how I talk to them.
Wizard.
You are familiar with
Wizard.
Cleric.
Cleric.
Yeah,
That's right.
absolutely. I totally
Holy
agree.
Priest.
Priest.
So,
Wizard.
Oh, wait.
Oh, mead.
Oh, I'm silly. I could have asked a bird.
A
Could have asked a bird.
I could have asked a bird for what
I asked
happened.
a little bird.
Just to be like, did you see them? And the bird probably would have been able to be like, I saw them go into this room.
What bird? What?
Oh,
I
you
mean,
can-
I
can
speak to animals.
oh, sorry, I missed something there. I was
You
like,
can, but you need a short piece of line copper wire.
I just need to remember that. I'm not trying to go back and change it or anything.
No,
I
but
don't know what
I need to remember that I can do junk like
oh,
that.
that's right, Ranger. Shit.
I know.
You're able
I've
to-
never played a ranger before. Rangers are
Oh,
D20?
Rangers
Well, the
are
nice
cool.
thing is, like,
Eric, what are
You
you
know-
rolling for?
oh man,
a short piece of copper, I think.
you're rolling more than anyone
So
here.
he can transmit
make
a
it-
message to
make
one
it
of you
good.
because he's familiar with you.
Make the roll
You
good.
can find it. in
7.
Damn it.
And then you
This
add
box
the
is
plus
cursed!
6.
For
And
an investigation.
no, for your spell casting.
Oh, yes,
So
okay.
13.
So 13, which passes the save.
Yay!
So you
Oh, you
can
got it,
send
huh?
a message to either Nevic or Stalfjar.
It'd be more amusing if I sent it to you. Cause you
Yeah,
reacted
it
to
could be
something.
actually.
Probably be more logical to send it to
Yeah, it depends how you want to play it.
you. But you might think it's a divine god. This is my thought process going on
No,
here.
it's true actually. Yeah.
God is speaking to me.
So
He says,
I'm gonna
for
send
low
it to
prices on carpets, go to... Damn it!
I'm gonna send it to
This is a sign.
Skullfjar here.
Stalfjar.
And,
Packing back the brew. Skull
well, I'm gonna
Fury.
ask him a question because he can send it back, right?
Yes, that's right.
So I'm gonna ask him.
You have
Where they
25
are.
words to send back a message.
Yeah,
I must know this all.
I'm sending.
I
Where
imagine
are you
I've had this
guys?
experience
You
with,
might be able
uh,
to keen, like you.
I love how
Like
the
a
camera's
character.
just
I'm
crotch
like-
spread.
I'm saying
Yeah.
you're not necessarily
relaxed.
one with the gods. You're more a nature person. So
You could also just say it's you. Say it's.
I guess,
it's
but I-
close
Saoirse.
with Mother Earth. But
Yeah.
that's
Are you
the only
actually able to
god.
communicate with animals, or is that just strictly
I
Ranger?
am just good with them because.
But that's why we're going to be friends, though.
Because I'm
Oh.
nice.
Because
to
I
them,
can talk
but-
to animals.
Ah, you guys will get along.
But I don't ride around on animals. or
Right.
anything like
Yeah, and I'm totally not above being like, I need you to do this for me. Fly me over here.
Well, the thing is, once you start talking to animals, it's like talking to humans. All right, be nice initially. and
I
then
couldn't resist
what,
the
do you, what
possibility
can I
of
get
being
from
able
you?
to talk
What
to a
can I get
giant
from you?
eagle and
Yeah.
getting it to fly me places. Don't I have an animal companion? I
No.
do.
You didn't take the beast.
No, I'm pretty sure you get an animal companion anyways. Anyways, I'm
He's
gonna
got
try.
a
I'll check.
okay, so I'm sending a message.
ferret.
I'm gonna ask where are you.
A ferret. No, I got the book right here. There you go. Check it out.
Lucas, what do you want?
You can bookmark it. I've got plenty of.
No, I spilled meat
Torn
all
up.
over
Well, you
them.
also do you want to ask about the like fight in the
They're
bush?
gone now.
You
Don't worry about
destroyed
it.
our.
Well, no, I'm gonna ask where they are because I'm gonna ask that.
I gave him
first.
character, made him
Fine.
parchment-like.
Words.
Yeah, just like so.
that. They get 25.
Okay, I'm gonna
words.
ask
That's
where
the
are you?
saddest.
Where are you? And what happened?
Cool.
I'm succinct.
So 25 words, you say?
25 words.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I wanna write this
wizard!
Oh,
Another magic message I see.
He's actually. I can just imagine his
Hold on,
characters.
hold on one second.
That's fine.
What did you say? A wizard?
Wizard, another magic message I see. So 7. Tried to save Kobold. Bar fight. Prison. Exonerated. Returning to
No, you're
Prancing Phony. Love. Skullfjar.
What did you say after exonerated? I'm writing this down.
I think
Returning to the parent.
returning to Prancing Phony. Love Skullfjar. So 21. Is PS one word?
No, it'd be two. Just two
Okay.
letters. Just like distinct letters.
PS. Hail. Joro.
You're trying to find the words.
The name of My forest god.
Mumford and
Forest
Jordan's son.
Mumford and
Jorah.
Sundenson.
Mumford
Wait a
and
second, that
Fjorden-
sounds familiar.
Mumford and
That
Fjordenson.
sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Great Jarl, Mumford and Fjordenson.
Hey, you know, it's Sanford Sons. Did you know they're actually buried up the street from me? They're actually in a cemetery.
Well, there's also Mumford and Sons.
Beautifully
Oh, wait,
done.
I'm thinking
Thank
of
you.
like the
I
TV
don't
show,
like
right?
to waste any of
Yeah,
the
they're
magic
like he's buried up the street.
As I know
Holy
this, so
Blossom
I'm
Cemetery
sorry
or
and
something
shaking
like
my
that.
head.
Oh, sorry, it's Wayne and Schuster. That was it, Wayne and Schuster. Yeah, they're kicking up the street from me in a
Crazy.
cemetery next to the place I take my kids swimming. It's great. It's like my wife peeked and it's like, I know that. Holy crap.
It's always cool to have those brushes with celebrities.
I've received
Yeah.
a message from
Just clo-
Fuchsia.
That's right. That's the closest I've gotten. No stalking involved. They were dead.
Skolfiar expresses that he's received a message from Shersha.
I know he would express it too. Oh, you know, like
Dramatic!
She certainly sent it to me to as to avoid your
Pause!
your witchery ways.
Yeah. So we got a message from our wizard. That's great.
Yes, he's
Where
at,
is he?
He's at
Oh,
the
sorry,
prancing-
she. Where is she?
She is at the prancing pony. We
Actually, technically, you don't know that. I didn't say where I
oh,
was.
you didn't. Yeah.
I just said, "Where are you? What happened?"
Oh, great. So we have no idea where he is.
Yeah, you could use.
Or she is.
Well, but
I
I
gotta
can-
work on
But
that.
I don't. I'm 6 state.
You
That's
get
Well,
extra
I
points for, like,
I told
going
Saoirse
to the
where
effort that
we're
Lucas just
going.
did
Yes.
there.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
You got a bald guy looks
one
like
second here.
Vsauce.
I
You have any idea
calculated
what that
this. I
is?
think it's supposed to be 14.
No, I've got no idea.
Oh, it's because we raised your stats up.
You
Yeah.
actually got
So I
just
a
did
new
That's
That's fine. So
viewer.
it's 14.
So those would be 14.
And this is a 6 or a 5?
That would be
Insightful
6.
statement.
Well, you know,
14 and
perhaps
14.
I can ride upon
Okay.
this
Yeah.
Vsauce's
14.
coattails.
Can you pass me your sheet for a sec?
Which one? Because I definitely gave you one.
These one. So right there. 8 plus
Wow, we actually got a.
I'm just gonna, It's 8 plus proficiency plus
Yeah.
wisdom is spell DC save.
Not all
Thank you.
bald
Forgot to rinse
guys
that and amend
With
that.
glasses.
No, it's fine. I noticed it a while ago. But I was waiting
Okay.
for a moment
Thank you
when
very
it
much,
seemed
you
okay
know,
to
it's,
interrupt and ask about it.
deal with this kind of prejudice every day of my life.
I think it looks good on you.
All 3 of them, or no?
No, spell attack
Nothing.
bonus
Yeah, it's just the
is
proficiency and intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
Or for you, it's wisdom.
Yeah.
We actually got someone we don't fucking know.
random.
Random fucking person.
Random person.
Well, thank
Hello,
you, random
random
person.
Yeah.
Hello,
Thanks.
random person.
No, watching the stream. Thank you for being the official first person to watch our stream. You're
contestant
you're,
0.
You are now. If I can get Streamlabs to work, you'll actually show up if you follow. But I'll work on it. It's not working right now. Sorry. Don't know.
Why am I giving you my stuff? Oh.
I was just amending your spell scores.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Why?
Because you have to add 8 to it for your proficiency. For like being your caster.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence
I'm
modifier.
not
That's
a devil
cool.
anymore.
Sorry. You're still rooted in the devilry though.
I'm still devil.
Yeah, the first number's still 6.
Yeah.
They were all 6.
Nice.
So are you two done discussing? We can reconnect with the prancing pony,
Yeah.
or like,
Yeah, sure. I'll wait around because I know they're coming here, so I might as well.
well, you don't know.
Well, no.
Yeah, I
he said
told them.
heading
the
back to
message.
the prancing pony.
Returning to prancing pony. You're right.
So I'm staying there.
I got it all in there.
Love Skolfiar in
Yeah.
exactly 25 words. It was great. You utilize that spell to its maximum efficiency.
Hell yeah.
You gain extra brownie points for that.
Oh.
In fact,
Got a PS.
because this box exists, you gain +1 inspiration.
Oh, yes. Nature's my inspiration.
Nature's your inspiration.
That will come into play, maybe. It's really just like a
We have an
gold star.
inspiration box.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, up at the top there, right?
And the rule for inspiration is the DM allots inspiration points for good behavior and excellent use of their character's dynamic. These points can be
pretty much attributed for anything, or can be considered gold stars for effort.
Yes. Always use all of a magic message.
Yeah, I really hope you turn out to be like Jeff from Clarence and try and get all the gold stars.
Inspiration. I'm so inspired.
And
When you take your mushrooms, you'll be even more inspired.
Yep, to crush and maim.
What a fucker, huh? Oh, someone's a comedian. That's all right.
What about?
So LA Gamer for Life says bald guy looks like Vsauce, and then after something we said, I'm not sure why he says really. I would have thought with the 5 people watching you guys, you would have been Twitch certified by now.
Oh, someone's a fucker.
No, I love it.
Yeah, well, it's all good.
It's just right.
No, honestly, thank you for being the first person we don't know on the planet to watch. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
We're shooting Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto, and we're planning, hopefully, not this next Saturday, but the Saturday after, if I'm not mistaken, to do an actual exciting stream again, so you can tune in and berate us once more. It'll be fun. Yeah. All right.
Maybe you could follow us or
Yeah.
something. If
Come
that
on,
exists.
follow us. Give us a
Follow and
th-
then regularly.
Throw us a
berate.
friggin' bone here, man.
Come and berate us every week.
Every alternating.
It's a big part of the component of a Twitch stream.
All right.
We
All right.
would appreciate
You're probably not even here anymore.
No, he's
judging
probably
by the
moved
fact that
on.
we're not playing D&D
Yeah,
presently,
he's probably moved on.
but we'll find out.
All right. Well,
on
I'll
the
tell you
next
what.
episode.
If you follow us, you'll be the first one. So congrats. Well, the first one we don't know.
Yeah.
So thanks.
All right, so you guys
We're
are
gonna be
back to Sexting
awesome!
Pony.
to the phone.
You've decided to wait there?
Yeah.
Because they're coming back,
They're
which you
coming
know,
back, might as well.
because Lucas is efficient.
Yeah.
And well spoken, surprisingly, for someone with 12 intelligence. It's not low, but it is a modified bonus. +1, Lucas. Good bonus. You're slightly above average.
Slightly, just.
That's not bad for a berserker barbarian.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
You're a
That's pretty
warrior
good.
poet.
Where did we leave you at?
I was on my way back.
That better not be
after
the
visiting.
D20 that
that's
gets
right, 'cause
20s.
you were going to pick up your shipment.
Yeah.
So your shipment arrives almost the same time you do. But as you are taking it in and delegating tasks to your team, you notice the barbarian and the priest walking into the phony across the street.
Oh, well, that's good. That answers my question about whether they're okay or not.
Yeah. At this point, you also get a messenger, one of the priests from the temple, inviting you to the ceremony, or the harvest ceremonies feast.
Yes.
2 days from now.
Do you mind if I grab some more?
No, go for it. It's on the camera.
So good.
Okay.
He asks whether you'll be attending.
Yes.
Oh, it's great.
And we left it at the bad people have stolen the statue, right?
He said yes. And what is the state of your repairs on your tools?
I
No.
have my tools, and I will begin work on the replacement statue immediately.
Will it be ready in time? We can offer you
This,
a little bit more incentive for the
more money and more labor.
yes.
All right. I'm not going to turn down more money and more labor. I definitely think that we could do it for an extra 30% of whatever the amount of money that you are presently paying me.
I wasn't quite sure what you were
Oh, what'd you get?
Yeah,
16.
16! That's good. That's good.
Sweeten the deal.
That's fine. That's fine. Whatever it is, the king will pay for it.
Nice.
Excellent. I like an additional 30%. And I'm going to need at least 7 or 8 more laborers.
Oh, you better roll 20 on that.
20.
What do you roll? 12?
12.
And then.
Oh, yeah.
Where am I?
Combat dice. 12. What goes on?
It's a match. We should re-roll.
Okay.
All right. Dice combat. Oh, 20! You got a fucking 20!
Oh,
Yes!
shit.
7.
Way to
Here's
go!
10.
Excellent.
Whatever
So
it takes.
you own the town, and everything's good. Nicely done.
Obviously, this
Statue is important.
Yeah.
Would you mind telling me why it's so important if you're willing to throw 10 extra laborers and 30% of the cost at it?
The Hemnedger Tepe just demands that it be present for the ceremony.
Okay. I'm not going to get more information out of that. This
No,
guy.
you'd have to roll for it.
Well, I do have perception, so why don't I
Do
roll
it.
a perception check on him
One more
and
roll.
just see.
A 12. And
Plus
then-
my 6 in perception, though.
Oh.
So roll a 12.
Did you guys both roll 12 again?
Yeah, exactly. he's got a pretty high bonus.
You're like joined at the hip or something, man.
This priest is just one of the administrative ones, so he doesn't really know much more beyond that.
All right.
From all he tells you is that
I just like throwing dice.
the figure of the god is important in bringing together our communities in celebration of the bountiful harvest to come.
Okay, and I guess my last follow-up question is, if my workshop burnt down and I were to die, and the statue was not at the Harvest Festival, what would happen?
I assume the constabulary would investigate.
No, but I just mean, like, will the festival not proceed without the statue? Because it's lost in the wreckage of my burnt-down shop and corpse?
Well, that can't happen.
That's the answer that I'm looking for. Okay, well, I'm talking about random acts of God at this point, so I'm assuming that we'll
That's
be
my
fine.
department. Thank
The,
you very much.
The random acts of therapies. The two,
It's a sign.
The 10 additional
I'll
labor.
let you just flake it out.
And,
just like, boom.
and 30% additional cost will cover all of the overhead needed to complete the project in 2 days.
Excellent.
We will begin work immediately. Please send me the strongest and brightest that you have.
Sure.
They're children. I'm just, I'm not really expecting that's going to do anything.
They're all dark-skinned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I'd like to point out for our one sarcastic watcher that we will go into a dungeon at some point and kill something, but,
We're getting there.
we're getting there.
There's setup, guys.
There's setup, man.
Storytelling.
This is storytelling.
It's world building.
This
is
is
what
we
you're
should
doing.
play like
This
Burning.
is Will's story time.
Play like
Yeah.
Burning Wheel or something like that.
It's okay. I'm sure the simple viewer has already
left.
left.
You could put something on if you
No,
want.
there's something that's still playing.
Yeah, it's
No, it's
quiet.
playing. It's
Oh,
just
it's-
it's very
it's a 14.
soft.
Um,
Very soft
Made a
music. Yeah.
Nice ambient kind of playlist.
I love this ambient playlist. Freaking
You wanna
awesome,
go in
man.
and get a drink?
I'm gonna stream that shit next
Yes, but before I do that, I'm going to roll a perception check on all of my workers to make sure none of them are you.
Go ahead.
time. What do we get?
A 1.
A one!
really?
Oh God!
You don't recognize
Most excitement
any of
that's
the
happened all
faces.
night.
That's okay.
He rolls a
Yeah,
one.
you don't pay enough
On-
attention to
That's
Workers.
okay. As
We're gonna
far
kill
as
something.
things to fail on that one doesn't really matter. I was just curious whether you were there or not.
You'll never know.
I'll never know.
He's gonna reverse now. It never happened. I do not recollect this information. at
That's
this
okay.
time.
Though I'm not going to go and reveal a hiding place of the statue right now, anyways. So
No.
I'm just going to go across and grab a drink.
That's a good idea.
I'm going to tell the people that are here that they're supposed to work on Lucas's shields, and that the 10 people
I love
that
that
show up
artwork
are
now.
supposed to start working
great.
on
It turned
like
out pretty
smelting the
alright.
metal that
It's
I'm going to need
awesome.
to make the new statue. I know, but I need to keep up the
It looks
appearance
good.
that we're making a new statue. Otherwise,
It
why
looks
did
great,
I just
man.
get all
Yeah.
these people?
Yeah.
It was mostly so
Totally.
that I had
I'm gonna
a
get that on a
context for asking
t-shirt.
them the question.
I swear to
of how
God,
important
I'm
the
gonna
thing was,
take
and to
that
see
and say,
really how
"Put it
important
on a
was,
t-shirt."
because they're willing to throw unnecessary amounts of.
paper.
Make
Yeah,
it.
point to-
Yeah.
So that's
Put
good.
on a
That was
goddamn
part of
t-shirt.
my rationale. But now also I
Okay.
have to keep up appearances, otherwise they
It's
wonder
your
what I
money.
asked the
Yeah,
10
that's
people for
right.
and why they're sitting around doing nothing. So at the very least, I'm gonna have a bunch of extra metal I can do something else with.
You're a
after.
trooper for hanging in, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
For hanging in what?
Oh, because he's got to
So
get up in the
it's
morning.
still not even the time where I would go to bed yet. So.
Yeah, so he's good.
All right, well, I'm good.
Just be surfing.
I'm
or no,
going to go
or
across
no
and grab a
pay.
drink.
You're gonna
So
grab a drink?
Do a little pig
Cool.
line.
Well, it's at this point, Eric, that
He's like, "What's happening?" Am I here again?
Stolfjarl and Skofjarl, sorry. Skolfjar. Skolfjar, whatever.
Yes.
Ska.
And Nevik. See, I can remember everyone else's names, Lucas. You just
Nice.
You'll get there.
See, mine's easy. It's got, hard consonants. You need something without
It's his name
silent.
backwards.
Skolfjar.
Yeah, you need something without J's.
Silent J.
Yeah,
Skolfjar.
silent J's.
Well,
man.
in like
calling
golf jar.
That's silent.
J in
It's
it.
like a soft J. Skolfjar.
Yes.
Skolfjar.
It's like a 90s grunge song. There's so much
It is
jar in it.
actually.
Skolfjar.
It's gonna be big. So we stride.
Skolfjar Torgrund is used to people.
Knowing our barbarian, he strides into the bar like he's got like bear fur and shit.
I
on.
do
He's like,
have.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
yes.
get him.
Fur.
I do
Mead.
have there
For your
first.
bear's furs.
Just trailing behind, kind of doing. Don't hurt me.
Door just.
You like burning incense or something?
Yeah, that's
Nice.
right.
Nice.
Don't hurt me.
Just-
I'm a
just-
religious man.
Just smudging the room.
It'll be
Just
bad
let
luck
that
to
spirit be
pick.
gone.
That's right. It'll be bad luck to pick a pocket me. Yeah, that's right.
You two notice Saoirse at the bar enjoying a nice
Shit.
meal of vegetables.
Yes.
How long has it been since we've seen her?
Well, like 8 hours. So like
Oh,
most
it's
of the
not
day.
that bad.
Most
Okay.
of the day.
I feel like it's been forever.
Yeah. Well, it's been
Honestly, well,
been 2 weeks.
we stride over and welcome and say it's good to see you again. And I guess we made it into the temple. And how's your progress been?
I'm starting a revolution.
Oh, God. we
Ah, that's my Saoirse.
We almost started one ourselves unintentionally, but at least yours is intentional.
What are you revolving?
Revolting.
Ah,
Our
I don't think you're all that disgusting.
I think our barbarian's already halfway in the meat or whatever. But so no, we catch up. I mean,
Kobolds.
yeah, kobolds, fucking kobolds.
Declared that
I like how you choose your words. Like it's gonna be okay. It's been a long time. Try to do it in 20 words or less.
yeah.
Kobolds are crazy.
25
Temple's
words or
insane. We have no idea how to get
This
water.
wall and building's huge.
That's right. We've yet to find a dungeon, and the drought's still happening.
Kobolds wish to fight their masters, and claiming that they've been usurped, I guess.
Usurped?
Used, maybe.
Abused.
Like basically driven into the ground. So basically there's a revolution going on here. Like this is big shit. This is like you got how many kobolds in this city? Like an entire slave.
Oh, like millions.
This is like a Spartacus moment here.
I don't know how many are underground yet.
Yeah. So, I mean, at this point, we got to figure out. Okay, we figured out. We talked to the king. We've gone to the temple. What exactly are we doing here? Like, we're sort of like we got to figure out what we actually need to be doing. Am I missing something, or is it just?
I'm just trying to find who can tell me something about getting water. The
Yeah, but-
Jarl is so
I admire your role playing.
indistinct. I'm just trying to find credible people who can help me to find.
Should I
water.
check for secret doors? I don't know. It's like there's got to be something.
Only every step.
There's got to be something going
Well,
on
like
here.
Lucas, the high priest Dareem told you that he would try and help you with your problem.
Yeah, after
the ceremony.
Yeah, so
Which is coming up in a few days. But you had plans for the mead
Yeah,
that you should probably discuss
Okay.
with your fellow
I'm
travelers.
telling you what. So, we're going to use our mead delivery as an infiltration unit to plant some non-palace kobolds in the palace.
Like more kobolds. than
More
there.
kobolds, yeah.
They technically work at the palace.
Oh, I thought it was that like they're less working at the palace because they're
No, they just do shifts.
okay.
So it's like they work for 4 days and then they.
Well, we're gonna plant more kobolds
Yeah,
at the
2 days,
palace.
are they gonna revolt
Hey, how's it going,
before
babe?
2 days from now?
Hello?
I
before the end of the ceremony?
don't know.
Well, like, as far as you know, they're gonna revolt at the ceremony.
Yeah, so at the ceremony, they're probably going to revolt. Yes!
Skolfjord does not know how he feels about this.
What
We're
about...
gonna have to talk to our
Can I
cleric.
say goodnight to you on the
He's
TV?
got
Okay. Okay. Good night, Ronan. There we go. It's gonna take about 2 minutes.
he's got the lean towards kobolds. I fed them apples, so I mean I suppose I'm warming up to them.
Absolutely. Well, and
So do you not care if, like, a species is getting oppressed?
Well, I mean, like,
Technically, they could be a part of nature.
they technically could be a part of nature, though they are kind of magical. But, it gets into a confused territory there with kobolds, that's for sure. But it actively gets in the way of water.
Sure, we can find other sources of water.
At this point, Hannibal walks in, sees you guys, probably ignores you.
That's correct.
And
This goes over to the bartender.
And is forced to sit next to you because it's the only available spot.
Looks off into the distance and just sits there quietly drinking. Your shields will be ready soon.
Okay, maybe we should stop talking about this. Talking about a kobold revolution in front of citizens such nature.
In a public space.
In a public space.
I just want to learn about water. You're the one who brought up
previously
the whole thing about a kobold revolution.
I've been listening to you since I walked in the door, and yes, I would recommend you probably don't continue that conversation in public. I'm a ranger. I'm assuming that I started listening to them the minute I walked in the door.
Oh, of course. Well, before you walked in.
Yeah, before I walked in the
This
door.
might be a good opportunity to invite them back to your place to have a safe place to talk about it.
Yes, I was gonna say, I think at this moment it would probably be wise for you to leave.
Oh no, like you can enjoy
Like-
a drink, just like when you want to discuss that.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know, I'm thinking something else nefarious is going on with the water, so that's why I'm doing this, so I can search
Oh, I'm
the
sure you're
castle.
definitely right.
In my experience, do I have experience with droughts? I'm going to roll for that.
Yeah, sure. Roll history or insight.
Insight. I have a 6 in insight.
Yeah, roll insight then.
Slaves.
Insight works great. What'd you get?
Yeah,
I got
I'm
an
not
8.
necessarily
Yeah, an
doing
8
with
plus
the
6,
slaves, I'm just
14.
kind of
You do have experience with droughts coming from Carthage.
finding a
and
way to
having
get into
like
the
cross
castle
the
and then
desert
having a
into
distraction
Egypt.
so we can
Is
search
the drought that they're describing seem unusually high,
It's not that it's
or like
high.
unusually like long or damaging or whatever?
No. Like the thing about this drought is that it just came really early.
Okay.
And it's persisted through like drought season. So
Well, weather is not always the same from one year to the next. In my experience, droughts like this are uncommon but not rare.
Can I do like an Arcana check
what kind of work do you have?
for like the drought? Yeah,
Magic on the magic on the drought.
Magic on the drought.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just deciding if that's the one I wanted to do. Yeah.
Arcana's a good one. I think.
Just
Does
because-
that drought have magic going on?
Almost certainly.
30 minutes, I think.
19.
Oh,
Six, so-
shit.
So there's no magic in the drought, but what you notice is an absence of anything from your observations,
Like, what do you mean an absence of anything?
like a void.
So it's like there's a void.
Yeah.
I'm deeply unsettled. My jimmies are rustled.
What do you do with that? Seriously.
I'm gonna.
Not my jimmies.
Well, I'm going to tell my group
Totally.
that I feel there's a void that is affecting the weather of this place.
The land or
The
anything,
land
right?
or anything, yeah.
Because it's like all encompassing. Like you notice it everywhere, and it's just like a great absence of vitality.
Why don't I ask a bird?
Are there any birds?
Are there
Don't
any
you
birds
ask a
in
bird?
What are you waiting for? Okay.
So
11.
plus your bonus.
Yeah.
I'm being
or
obligated
your-
here. Bye.
It's a
That's
spell.
right.
You'd
Go
have
to
go
bed.
back inside
Go to
do this,
bed.
but I'm just gonna assume you did.
I'm assuming that there's a window, but yeah. You can just wait until I do it when we're
So you add
walking.
6 to that.
So 17.
So Kevin,
Yes.
Saoirse, and Skolfjar we're discussing the state of the drought, and Saoirse decided to try and intuit with her knowledge of arcane knowledge.
Okay.
Whether there was a magical means behind the drought. And what she noticed from her observations was that there's a severe lack of, like, a void going on.
A void, what do you mean?
Like an absence of structure and what would normally be there. Like, in this case, vitality and, like, life. Mac is just...
So is this like
I figure it makes sense if I just do it when we leave.
So is this
Yeah,
like
that's fine. You
is
can
this
do it now.
like so the drought is being caused by non-natural occurrence? Is that it or?
Sure.
An absence of natural. Why don't you use your nature check?
Yeah, seriously, nature boy, come on.
We're not out in
Why
nature.
don't you
right-
use
We're
your
not
nature
out in
check?
nature right now.
You exist in nature. You're
Oh my
always out in
God.
nature.
Just
I'm
because
in
it's
the
a
city,
desert
though. I
climate
need
doesn't
to
mean you
be-
can't use.
I need to be surrounded by like the leaves.
Okay,
be able to walk
desert
in the
is
water,
nature.
like-
It's just a different part of nature.
No, but I mean we're in
You can roll for your...
we're in a city right now.
I
So-
rolled an
so-
11.
so-
I got an
so
11.
generally-
I'm not magical.
Yeah.
I just want to get the gist of this as like
I just picked my
you
dice up out of the box.
you figured out that this
Like
drought.
I did
One
kind
thing,
of
discuss all.
if I could see if there was like any magical or
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess
yeah.
just, I don't know if spiritual would count.
No, that's fair enough.
Well, it's
so
arcane, so it wouldn't be divine.
what
Okay,
what's
so
what?
just like anything magical that would be affecting.
Yeah, it was a good
drought.
call.
Just because I feel it's not necessarily just a natural drought.
Okay, so what was the verdict on that?
There's a void. There's like an absence of life. So it's basically like having a black hole sucking all, like, we'll say life energy or something.
Oh, so this
About
is
it.
non-natural. Is what
No,
you're
yeah.
saying. So basically, this is
Something either is diverting the life or sucking
Okay.
it up.
okay.
You already possess so much more information than you think you do.
So-
but I
so-
don't.
So basically, so just so I get this straight, the drought's not natural. There's obviously some arcane influence. There's something pulling the life out of the nature, as it were, and basically, so obviously, this is intentional, or the king and the royal court aren't aware of it, or, I mean, I don't know. It's like, where do we go from here? Is what I'm trying to figure out. It's like, any ideas or?
Does your sensation come from a distinct location?
No.
Just all
Like, yeah, can you? I mean, I don't mean to say triangulate, but can you feel like
I'm
through
assuming if it's
scrying
like
or
in
something?
the land, I'm assuming it's all encompassing.
Right.
It's not necessarily
But
being
You could
pulled.
still try and roll to see if you could.
Oh, get a focal point. Get a focal point. Save us about
Yes.
a day's worth.
Because
Yes.
your roll like basically accomplishes
Okay.
A certain task.
Make
and
this
then once
roll.
that task is complete, you can roll for other things to.
All right, can I?
Yes.
You can kiss the dice. Make it good. Make
I'm
it
not
good,
kissing the
please.
dice.
Please make it good.
A 1.
A one.
Oh my!
We're never going to find it
I
now.
will let you roll with advantage on that. Roll another d.
He's trying to give you an
Oh,
out. Oh,
advantage
please
roll.
get the. Oh, please.
20.
Oh! What the heck?
1 or 20.
That's the most.
Are you insane?
the
That was
most
insane.
Extreme advantage roll possible.
1 and a 20.
As you
This
sit in
guy's insane,
meditation,
hot and cold.
Channeling your arcane prowess and
Oh my
manipulating
god.
the field of magic around you. You sense a pulling coming from deep within the ground, from the direction of the palace.
Well, there's a pulling sensation coming from the palace, deep within the ground.
Can you give me another roll? I
Oh,
want you to give
get
me
us down there.
an intelligence save.
If you get
I
a
can get us
Intelligence.
I know you
add
can.
your
Well,
intelligence.
but we
I'm
don't
getting
know
us in
that
the
yet.
palace, and I'm causing a distraction. So how about that? Intelligence save.
So
Is
your
it
intelligence
D20?
modifier to this.
No.
Yeah.
4
4 plus 4 plus 2
Yeah.
for being proficient.
So,
You're
did we
fine.
make it?
You felt an intense pulling, and your mind was being swept away, but you managed to hold on to it,
Yes.
albeit struggled.
So I'm kind of.
You're getting us on course.
I'm kind of startled and I guess panting slightly from exertion.
Sure.
In mental
Yeah, absolutely.
acuity. It takes me a bit. I take a fortifying drink.
Oh, there we go. Literally, method actor.
Oh.
Wizard.
Wizard!
Get
Someone
us
just
where we
tried to
need-
rip my mind from my body.
Speak with animals is excellent, by the way.
It is excellent.
Because at your discretion,
something
they
in the
may
palace
perform
that
a
we
small
need to
favor for
investigate.
you.
Yeah, which is awesome.
We need to get in there.
The bird that you
I
speak
have
to
the
through the
perfect
window.
plan.
Yeah.
Oh, do
essentially
you? Well, let's go with
reiterates
it. You lead the way, man, because you know what you're doing.
Saoirse's knowledge.
Cleric,
Basically, it elaborates that
are you comfortable
many of the
helping
parts
with
of
this
the
revolution
country
of this country
have been
with
like,
these kobolds? I know you
all
love
but lost
kobolds.
and
No, I don't love kobolds. I love all living
Seem
things.
very
I
like
just,
living things too.
death, and there was no.
I feel like our wizard has gained
And
insight
even a drought
into
wouldn't do it.
certain things that we haven't quite gotten yet, and I think he's on the right track. Or sorry,
Well,
she's
I'm
on the
neutral
right
good,
track.
so I don't necessarily have a love for law
So
enforcement.
you and I are both neutral good.
I know.
Yeah, so we're
I don't
all
have
kind of like.
necessarily
As a
love for law.
berserker, I love chaos. I just want to check with my cleric to make sure that he understands
No, I'm fine with
the
that.
ramifications of.
What are you? Are you lawful good?
I'm lawful good. Oh, sorry, neutral good.
Oh,
Neutral good.
okay.
So we're all on the same page. We're nice guys.
We're nice guys. We just
Yeah.
don't much like government at times.
Yeah, exactly.
I did not trust the way the king was
Are you
acting
chaotic
upon
neutral?
our. I'm chaotic good.
Chaotic good.
So,
not
you know,
trust-
he can
trust the
swing our
king's
way.
reaction.
He can swing.
Oh
He
yeah.
can flip flop, and you're already like ready to
He's
go.
just mad that I got rid of his source for water.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. But that wasn't going anywhere. That was just a red herring.
But the water.
A red herring.
Which source of water?
Oh my god.
Then
Talking to
They were
the
gonna
priests,
talk to the priest about a
after
source of
this,
water?
after the ceremony.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god.
But if revolution happens,
Oh, it's already happening. We
then-
might as well be on the
then
winning
ceremony,
side. So.
You know, after the ceremony ain't gonna be a thing. They'll be dead.
well, I just
It's gonna
tell
shake.
him
My
that it's
fucking
like
stream isn't
it was
showing
going to
up on
happen
you.
anyways. It's just we're less surprised this time.
I suppose that could be a part of a revolution.
Well, I hope
Again.
so.
Again,
Crush.
crush.
And with that, I assume you all retire for the evening.
Well, don't we have to go to his shop or something? Or
You don't have to. It's just like if you wanted to, this was a way to get Mac into the party and more in confidence with you, as your characters are
Yeah.
very distant at this point,
I
and
need-
Mac
I
really
need
has
a
no
little-
reason to aid and abet you.
So
it's more. Just,
I also hate kobolds,
Thank God our wizard got us back on track.
so I don't particularly care about their suffering.
Well, okay, we can
But-
always get him in the.
No, but I don't like injustice because my civilization was destroyed.
You also
The fact that the fact that there's perverse manipulation going on
This is
is
fucked up.
doesn't make me happy.
you also have a genuine interest in the well-being of this country.
Yes,
So
I live here. This is my home.
So he was sitting with us. You obviously heard our conversation. Is he going to say anything?
well, yeah, but like
Me?
Yeah.
he'd already.
You don't know. You have no idea what I'm gonna do. You don't know me.
None of us do, Mac. Why don't you make a move?
What do you want me to do?
What do you?
In our stream.
Nothing. He was just asking whether I was gonna go tell the palace guards about their revolution. And
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you came in and listened to it. I was just. we obviously saw you sit down, and I guess.
Well, I had nowhere else to sit, and all I did was tell you that if you were going to talk about Kobold Revolution, that you want to do it somewhere quietly.
I think we did that, but okay.
Yeah, that did happen.
Okay.
And then you talked about the void.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about the void, and I asked a bird, and the
Yeah.
bird agreed.
You know what?
That
I
is a weird
agree.
thing,
I
and
figure
all
we
the
got an
oases
in with
and,
the
like,
kobolds,
safe places
man.
have dried up
I know you
really,
hate
really
them.
fast.
I know you hate them, but let's just go
So
with
yeah,
it.
we'll retire for the night.
Where do you retire to? Do you want to go back
Prancing
to...
Phony!
Yeah, are we gonna get
You
in?
I
rent-
can use
you
my
can
hate
rent
of
a
kobolds
room.
for good, though.
You can go
'Cause
back
I can
to
track them.
Castleman,
Oh, what about our
Bonsies, if
mead
you want.
friends? What about the mead buddies?
Yeah.
Just like
Well, I
I
guess we
also
gotta
hate
set that up.
humans.
Yeah, we
Romans.
gotta, they
can
kind of
track
wait. Let's
humans
get it
because
just
of it,
done,
too.
and
Yeah.
then we're done, right?
Well, that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
The next day.
I'm sure they'll keep us for the night, so we don't have to spend one copper piece or whatever it is to,
Imagine it's
unless
gonna
our
be
barbarian
10
needs a little extra warmth.
You can sleep. You can sleep in the
Bronze.
straw.
Who
by
doesn't?
The, by the furnace,
Oh, is it
or the
bronze?
furnace,
Egypt.
the forge.
Oh, I guess so. Yes.
Sleep in the forge, yeah.
No, you can sleep in the straw by the forge.
Yeah.
Oh, did you just invite them in your house?
I invited them into the straw by the forge.
Oh wow!
My house is upstairs.
Like a sweet baby Jesus.
It's pretty much the medieval time of you can sleep in the hayloft.
Actually,
I bound
Can I,
over to
like-
the straw and curl.
I don't really like you,
is the magic
but I'm not gonna
similar
let
to
you
that
die.
blight?
So
That's right.
you can sleep in the hayloft.
Detect magic
I'm gonna
on?
sleep in the hayloft. It's the best.
The polling station, is it similar or is it a different type of magic?
Give me a roll.
Man, you've been rolling like crazy tonight. You've done more rolls than anyone.
Went from no rolls to all rolls.
I know he's got it all.
11.
11's decent.
And then
Modify
what's
that
your-
shit.
Arcana or
No, insight.
4.
Oh, he's a detective. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty damn good.
Oh, sorry, she's awesome. I gotta keep remembering that. Sorry.
It is.
What? Wait. So,
You just blew
okay, yeah,
his-
we're
you
going
blew
to a
his mind.
shop. Can I talk to him about that statue?
Can you?
Can
Can you?
I? I'm gonna do it anyways.
There you go.
Can I? Yes, I can.
It's your party. Like you're all.
Alright,
You're all
well, I
together
guess,
as a group.
can I say, like, so he offered to,
I
So
offered
there's
to.
nothing
I
to
offered for you to sleep in my hay.
we'll sleep in his hay.
What's
How
your
about
sleep in
what's
his
your favorite
hay.
spell?
that? Oh, detect magic. I'll detect magic again. 20.
God damn, man, you're all over the place.
He's getting into it.
Whoever thought our wizard would be
Eric's
rolling the
waiting yours
most?
to be an arcade.
Well, clearly you've never played a
And
wizard
what's
before.
your +6, right?
They roll a lot because they have
Your
all
spell.
spells.
Oh, do they?
Well, they're a lot of what they do
Spellcasting
is
ability,
magic.
but-
So,
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
So they
you
gotta
got-
roll for everything, right?
Detect magic.
but they can also
Um,
use a lot of their
and I can
spells a lot of
tell-
times.
Mech.
Yes.
Eric's detecting magic in your home. He succeeded.
Yeah.
Where is he sensing magic from?
Oh, because he wants to detect where the statue is.
Yeah.
that's
He's
in the-
detecting somehow a space between the floors of the two buildings.
So in the joist.
Somewhere in the space between the two. Did he roll really high? You want me to tell you exactly where it is, or is it?
He can discern a direction. He can't. Like,
I can see an aura.
Okay, there you go.
Can I do something fun? Can I silence this whole building? Because I don't like the idea of you casting magic in my.
Roll a perception check first to see if
Yeah,
you notice
fine.
if Eric casts a spell.
11 plus 6 for perception.
Okay. And then. Yes, you noticed he cast a spell.
All right, so
Now-
before I cast silence, I'm gonna be like, please don't cast magic in my shop.
Well, I did it before. You didn't say anything before.
I didn't notice. Just ask.
I'm not apologetic. I'm just gonna
I was
say.
more concerned about your money.
What?
I said I was more concerned about the color of your money.
Yeah.
Is that all you do?
No. What are you? Why are you?
What do you want?
Well, it's just that the same magic I detected off that one iconic figure before is the same magic or same type of feeling that I feel coming from the palace underground.
Interesting. I'm gonna go get the statue from the secret hiding place in the floor joists in my room.
Yeah, so he can see.
Yeah, that he can see.
but he doesn't know how to get to it.
No, I don't
busting
necessarily want to
through
get
the
you. I was
floor.
going to ask you before I.
No, I figured.
Before
But
I
I'm
did
just
anything. I
playing
wanted-
my character doesn't know you.
Good.
I'm
He's
just-
not a dick.
I'm
Yeah.
just playing my character. He doesn't know you. You're casting spells in his house.
His place of.
I always cast spells in people's houses.
I know,
That's why you need the scrying.
but I'm a ranger though, so I have
I
to
guess
pay
I gotta
attention
use
to
my
these things.
magnify. Do I have my magnify?
Yeah, of course you do.
So I can
That's your arcane focus, right?
Yeah.
Fine. So I bring the statue down and I put it on the table.
I take a closer look with.
You don't need to detect magic more because you're.
Not really. Wasn't doing magic. It was more art.
Okay, sure, yeah.
I don't know. Wait, no, that's not religion though. Would have helped with it.
But you might get
It would.
you get School of
You
Magic
also
from
have a
it.
cleric here.
Yeah, cleric. Come look at this statue.
I will absolutely.
So you can each make individual perception rolls.
All right, I get to roll some shit.
And then based on that, you can also aid other rolls.
Okay, where's
So,
your one? Yours.
do
I
you-
liked yours.
Can you pass me your character sheet? Real
Absolutely.
Quick? Thank you. I want to see what abilities you have. or
Sure.
Skills, rather.
Nothing.
Does anyone have anything in religion?
I
I
should
don't
have
think so.
taken that.
You
Oh
should
well.
have taken the religion.
Don't worry, the others will pay off.
No, I
That's
don't
okay.
have religion.
You can use knowledge history. So
Okay.
add your +4 to your roll.
So what am I going for here?
Religion and history are essentially the same thing at this period of time.
Exactly.
The church is the only place that keeps records.
Then you can also roll.
That was the case for
You
a
can do
long
Arcana.
time.
No, it's true. That's how they kept everyone in the dark.
And then Lucas, do you want to make a roll for this as well?
Yeah.
See if you
Actually,
can
I like the
keen
way you're bouncing it off the box. Actually, that
I'm
seems
just
to
throwing
work.
it into the
keen
side.
the nature of.
Well, I got a 1, so that didn't work. I got nothing. I am a Dumbo.
6.
Oh my god. We are the. Come on.
Nature boy got
10.
10.
Oh my god.
Okay, should I roll a
Saddest
perception
party.
check for the
Yeah.
statue?
Seriously, roll that
Yours
shit.
is
Am I
untrained.
naturing this?
I have
this
perception.
statue?
Well, you would know more about the statue. So
I have 6 in perception and I have 6 in insight.
roll insight then.
All right, fine.
Because you're more insightful about this being
You
the
got
fact
a
that you're working on
You
it.
got an 18.
There you
Oh
go.
my god. We suck. I got
Mac
a
has
1.
been-
Oh my god.
Mac has been carving a statue of Serapis, the new god that's been accepted in Knock Mohr.
Waking knowledge.
What's that? Waking knowledge? So you said.
Waking knowledge.
Oh, waking knowledge.
It's like I did my research.
Oh no, this expands not even in the realm of Wikipedia. I went much deeper.
Oh, did you go
Oh,
deeper?
yeah. Oh yeah.
I got periodicals. I went to Oxford.
I got sources.
Oh, I can believe it. You seem like the type. It's like
Far from it,
got
actually.
this going.
I really don't care, but this is fun. So the more detail I can use and eventually pull out, the better. I'm a sponge right now. That's all I'm doing.
Sponge it.
You
So-
learn fun things about history. Though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you get more intelligent.
So what Mac gleans from his insight is that Serapis is tied to, like resurrection and like abundance and a bunch of other things that I wrote down.
So you did write it
in
down.
places. Yes, of course I wrote
Yeah,
it
of course
down.
you did.
I'm trying to go off memory because it's more fun.
okay.
Yeah, abundance and resurrection. Nailed it. That the symbols he's been carving, Mac has felt uneasy doing them, as if they almost draw him in, into keenly and intrigue. And it's only through his great training as a lonesome ranger, coming from a fallen civilization, that he's been able to solidify himself and resist the temptation to.
Are we gonna go Lovecraft and all this shit?
Yeah.
or- I feel Lovecraft coming
Yeah, me
on.
too.
I do.
Could be
Do
anything.
you feel it? I
Oh,
feel
I'm
it.
feeling
I'm
it.
feeling the
The
Lovecraft.
symbols are making you mad.
I could wrote them, but I could not understand them. This is Lovecraft all the
Deduction
way.
saying like
I'm cool with
they're
that.
trying to resurrect something.
You can try, yeah. Or give me a roll.
Oh man, this is gonna get big. We're going old ones here. Oh man, you roll well.
16.
16's good.
Plus insight, which is 4 or 6. Doesn't really matter. 4. Cool. Beautiful.
Oh, we're gonna go
So
one.
what
I'm
was your-
excited.
what were you trying to
I'm
do again?
excited.
Seeing if like the pull of energy, if they're trying to resurrect something. That's why they need all the energy, and it's being pulled to one specific place.
You do sense a focus point, but the energy is too chaotic, and it wouldn't be for resurrection. It's more of an attunement, like fine-tuning something.
Can I roll
I'm
a
excited
perception
now.
check to make sure
I'm
that
excited.
we're still alive?
Lovecraft.
Yeah. Do you want to cast silence, by the way?
No, I don't need to do that because then we wouldn't even be able to talk to each other.
You could write in the hay.
Oh, it better be a 20. It bounced off the 20.
It's an 18.
It's an 18. What were you checking for?
I was checking to make sure we're still alone.
Oh man, old ones, we're fucked now.
Because the conversation has
We're
taken a
fucked.
dark and devilish turn, so
You are not alone.
we are not alone.
Do you know where they are?
From the upstairs, you hear a window open
Okay.
and soft pitter patter of
I'm less concerned about this.
of a nimble-fingered lass descends the stairs.
Oh, good.
Josephine broke in.
Josephine.
Enters the
Well,
scene.
broke in. I told you to break in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Through the method you described.
Yeah,
I
you
could
came
pick-
in the way you were supposed
I
to
could
come
pick
in.
your lock if you wanted.
Yeah, no, but you came in the way you were supposed to.
Yeah.
Can I have my keys back now?
No, they're still mine. What are all these people doing here?
Well, I don't know exactly, but
Did you just let random strangers come into your home in the evening and don't ask questions?
Yes.
no, well, they're not random strangers. They're patrons. I'm fixing their boat shields, and they're just coming to inspect the work.
Okay.
Should I roll a
You should.
bluff
Roll
check?
that fucking shit.
Because that's a bluff, obviously.
Yeah, that would be persuasion. And I'll take whatever I roll.
Oh,
I got a
fucking
natural
20! Holy shit!
On a d6.
Okay, you better
That
keep
was
those
so
numbers up.
Critical.
20Critical.
You know, I'm gonna have an action animate
It's
when we
lost.
do a
It's
20.
lost.
That happens. That happens.
Oh, it
I'm
was
gonna-
almost 17.
I'm gonna click it and go 20 critical.
Yeah.
Josephine looks at you and says, "Okay, but why is the statue out then?"
Okay, well played.
Does that make sense?
This is the new statue.
She looks at Saoirse and says, "Oh, well, you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is less strange company now." Well, thank you for all being here. Can I have the statue now?
No, because you're gonna need it.
That's why I'm asking for it.
No, but we're gonna need
But you
it.
said you're gonna need it.
We're gonna need it.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna.
Why
we're-
do you need it?
Because we. Okay, I guess. Question: am I able, with my fleet of minions, able to produce a replica that's like 70% of goodness? Roll this.
Yeah.
7.
Yes.
Okay. Then no, I don't need this. I just need something in order to get to the... no. I have a better idea. Let's take it to the palace and see what happens.
Can I just interject? Can you say hi to Yellowfire for me?
Hi, Yellowfire.
Hey. Thanks for being the second person to actually watch our stream.
Oh, hello,
Thanks very
Yellowfire.
much.
Yellowfire have something non-derogatory to say?
No, yeah.
no,
The last person was a little lippy, but we're happy you're watching. Thank you very much.
They weren't that lippy. They were.
They were acceptably lippy.
That was sarcasm.
Oh, it
Sarcasm.
was a gentle enthusiasm to the number of streamers that we had at the time.
Which I will probably never get higher than 5, so
No.
that's quite alright.
So thank you for being our 5th and final.
We always need to have 5. That's how we know
Hey
we're
man,
succeeding.
we're,
Yeah,
we're
it's a
making
power number.
history. We're making history. So,
We're the Pentagon of success.
all right, back to it. Thanks, man.
You were talking about.
I
you
was-
wanted to bring it.
I wanted to bring it to the
ceremony
palace
and
to see
things.
what happens.
Um,
Because
Can I ask what they need the statue for? What she needs the statue for?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I suppose this. I know that they want it for hope, but I don't really have a clear answer on that one.
No,
You don't know that. That's metagaming.
No, she told me that
Oh,
they
did
needed
she
it for
tell
hope.
you that?
Yeah, that was you're metagaming. No, I'm kidding.
No, I had that conversation with her.
You did, because you also experienced it, but he didn't say anything, so he's not metagaming. Yes. She explains to you that the symbol of the new god Serapis is an affront to the Kobold Society and their worship of Apis. All the people of Knock Mohr prior to worshipped Osiris, and Serapis is a contorted being of malevolence that, like, she simply cannot abide by. And you know, the way it's manifested in the way the whole kingdom is, like, basically
Somebody's
following
following
us.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
You're my favorite.
can't
Thumbs up
believe-
for you.
Essentially, what that means
Wow.
is they want to use it as a symbol to help break the current regime,
Wow, holy shit, we actually got a follower.
and that is their hope that they're talking about.
Nice.
To throw down the shackles of enslavement and rise up from their broken backs and
Can
take
the
back
wizard
their-
infer things like with magic?
That's what I've
Make
been
make
trying to
magic
do.
inferences?
What do you mean?
Like, could the wizard
different way
imagine
to
what would
infer.
happen if we take the statue to the palace without taking the statue to the
If
palace?
he studied divination, yeah, probably, but he didn't.
Like-
Well, if you were
like
a
the
good
school?
wizard,
Thanks. Like the school divination?
Yeah, you might have a spell. I don't know. Do you have anything that you can glean, like clairvoyance or anything like that?
Yeah, I do. No, but that doesn't affect. It's like a magical sensor. It's not.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
magical hypothesis testing engine.
All right. Well, I will give you
Oh,
the
here's your
ability.
dice, by the way.
Thank you. No, it's another one at the foot near the
Oh.
milk crates. I'm not getting it.
We'll get it later. Oh, we got more.
Eric,
Hmm.
What was
I will
that?
let you
Yeah,
go into.
we actually got a
another
fucking
trance
follower.
to give this
Yay!
information
Thanks,
if you'd
dude.
like.
Or dudette, my apologies.
So
I was just saying I haven't figured this part out,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
still
we'll get
fucked up.
it to work eventually.
We'll get it working next
so
week
I'm
after
rolling
next week. yeah.
for a meditation in inferring.
Oh, sorry, let me get the bag out
what
of the
would
way.
happen?
There you go.
To examine possible outcomes using your investigative mind
Yes.
as a private detective,
Roll it.
a half elf.
A la Albert Einstein thought
12.
experiment
Wow.
style.
12.
All right.
12. That's okay. That's
Okay.
okay.
I'll let that go.
Okay.
I love this DM. He's the best. It's like storytelling. Trumps rolls.
Well, exactly. You gotta.
Storytelling should always trump rolls, unless
No,
it's
I-
too funny not to let it.
Well, unless it's like a 1 or a 20.
Yeah, well, when it's a
yeah,
one,
you
then
can't ignore that.
no,
Um,
obviously, unless you really need to.
So what you're able to infer, Eric, is that should you bring the statue to the ceremony of harvest, a number of outcomes could happen. The ceremony could go on, and the kobolds uprise, and it never is completed. It could go on, and the promise of bountiful harvest, which is the purpose of the ceremony, comes to fruition. Or you could come and the drought intensifies and land becomes decrepit and unhospitable. So you're at a fork. You
So
can-
there's
Do the
multiple
comments
things that
come
could
with
happen.
delays?
Yeah.
This
A little bit,
energy
yeah.
they're sucking in could be used to actually.
I'm just
like,
wondering if we
break
reply in
the
words.
drought.
Do they hear it at the same time?
Or it could just
No,
make
it
the
takes a
land
while.
even
you could fathom
more,
that.
Because 3 minutes, right?
more,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Void.
more desolate than it is.
Yeah.
Like the
Um,
river could dry up.
And then, with the option of not bringing it, you see nothing beyond that. You're
Yeah.
unable.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna bring the statue to the palace.
Yeah, I feel like if we bring a replica that doesn't fulfill the magical purpose, they will immediately know.
Okay. So I know that Mac's making a replica, right?
Yeah.
Does it have the same magic that this statue does, or is that applied afterwards?
You'd have to detect magic on it.
Actually, that's probably a good idea. Is it just the likeness that creates the magic, or is there something else that creates the magic?
So do I tell it like?
Yeah, you're the only one with detect magic.
Oh,
I mean, like, I didn't know if it was.
Nevik also has detect magic.
Can I do it?
Yeah, just double check you have it. It should be in your spells.
I get
Yeah,
to
yeah.
roll a 20.
I got a 15.
Detect.
Any modifiers?
Well, am I 6?
Yep, it's there.
Okay.
21.
Maybe
You're-
you'll get better.
You know what? I gotta go for my own dice.
Give it up, man. That's why you brought it.
I brought them.
Gotta
I
roll
brought
them at
these little
least once.
bastards. Yeah. All right. Better be fucking.
Edges
good.
are so sharp they'll slice up the paper.
I got an 8.
Not
I'm
bad.
never bringing you again.
It's
Never.
okay. 8's better than the 1.
Oh, and
that
then I
got.
get a 19 on the
Oh,
reroll.
good thing you had advantage.
Yeah, whatever.
It's okay.
What were we rolling?
Whether it was the likeness that creates the magic, or whether it was something else that happens after
magic
the
on
fact.
the new statue.
Yeah, as of this moment, there's no magic detected. in the
Have I
statue.
haven't carved any of the runes into it though.
No.
So it's probably the runes that make it magical.
I mean, if it's sucking in, if it's the same type of magic that's coming from the palace.
Where did I get the runes from?
It was a
Like, are they on paper somewhere?
yeah.
They gave, like, the priests gave them to me on paper.
Error message on the computer.
Kevin, detect magic on these papers.
Black siphon.
Oh, my fucking stream died.
Aw. We were doing so well. We had a follower.
That's okay.
They just put out
Stream.
Dead restart. That's okay.
That's fine. We can restart it. We can keep. So yeah.
Yeah, I know. We got one.
Oh,
It's kind of
that was
hilarious.
got to see the gelatinous cube. It made me smile.
Yeah, we did get to see the gelatinous cube.
Kevin needs to detect magic on the stack of papers that has the runes on them.
Whenever he.
Yeah, whenever he has.
Oh, we got other lurkers going, oh, why is your stream dead? Oh, well, fucking whatever.
Hold on 1 second.
It only took us 4 hours to put together, guys.
Yeah,
It took us
exactly.
20 minutes to fix it.
Alright, let me get this guy going.
I swear it only took 5.
Let's see.
20.
I had another idea, but now I can't
Well, he's
remember what it
going to
was.
detect magic on the paper.
Yeah,
that,
I just wanted to
Is that
discuss
it?
something else. Can I remember if
I'll check.
the magic on the statue that you had
Yeah,
during
no,
that
crap.
ceremony that I stumbled upon in the
It's okay. It's only crapped out for like 40
is it the same
seconds.
type of magic that's
Oh,
being
okay.
used everywhere else?
Roll that shit.
It's all good. It says
Me.
Six.
That's me saying.
it's not the same magic.
I can't tell, or
Thank God I
failed
said
or
that,
something.
huh?
It's not
Oh,
the same.
okay, we
It's
got
not
one
the same
follower,
magic.
so that's
All right, roll
'Cause it was a
roll
different
roll a
statue,
d20 for
right?
me so you can
Yes.
detect magic on the stack of papers.
Alright. It was the same statue?
It sounds like
No,
a
it's different
typical thing
statue.
to do.
It had similar.
8, god damn it.
That's all right.
Fucking
That's probably
shit.
that's probably
So,
fine.
Like the
Yeah.
vestments look
What's,
similar, but the figure
what's your
itself
spell?
different.
Oh.
The
Ability?
figure that the kobolds had
Which
looked
one?
More like that.
No, you're just your spell
Like
ability.
which-
Oh, we didn't do
Oh,
this
there you go.
spellcasting ability.
Apis.
It was Apis?
It was
No,
Apis.
no,
That's
we still gotta get
He
that.
rolled an 8 on detect magic on the stack of papers.
You do detect magic.
Yes.
You give me a wisdom save.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
So roll and then add your wisdom and your proficiency modifier.
Well, my wisdom's pretty amazing, so.
Yeah, it's like plus
19.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so plus 4 plus 3, so 7.
Where's your dice? Okay, I'm gonna roll the big one.
Just give it-
I'm gonna roll the big one.
Don't toss it up in the air again. 13 plus
13.
7,
20.
20. Awesome.
I'll keep it over the box.
You sense the pulling that Eric or Saoirse commented on in the bar.
Yeah.
And you're drawn to it, but you successfully hold your own and fight back against it.
Yeah. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
you,
So the magic is in the runes too. In the rather like. In
So
the,
it is
in
the
piece
runes.
of
The
paper.
magic is the runes.
The magic is the runes, but it's
so
in
it's
the
kind
piece
of
of
like
paper.
a siphon effect that's happening with the runes.
So we're in deep poop.
We've definitely stumbled onto something that's large.
I swear you got some Lovecraftian going on here.
Yeah, we'll figure that
Yeah,
out
that's
later.
right, Twiddles. He's like, yeah, that's right.
I twiddle all day.
So as long as we don't end up insane by the end of this campaign, I'll be quite happy.
It was
So
cool because they actually put in like sanity meters.
I knew it. I knew.
I didn't read too much into them, but
I swear
already
to
had my own
God,
plans.
if we do a Call of Cthulhu campaign, I'm
we're not-
all over that shit.
Man. Yeah.
Anyway,
Wouldn't that be
so
awesome?
the
Yeah,
magic
that'd
is
be
clearly in the runes, and I'm not going to engrave the new statue with the same runes. I'm smart enough blacksmith that I can make my own that looks similar enough that at first glance you would notice that you wouldn't notice.
Would they have priests?
It
though,
sounded
that
very-
would be
it's
able
very
to
vague.
tell?
Give me a survival check.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Would they have priests that would be able to?
Oh, they'd be able to check. I just mean at first glance they wouldn't necessarily notice.
Okay.
You'll be able to notice because the
I think they
magic
would,
isn't
like,
happening.
deeply check it,
roll
though.
They will.
Roll a religion check to see if you can pass it off. +2.
20.
You feel confident.
I am a good blacksmith, damn it.
That was a critical 20 right there. 20 critical.
I'm gonna get an animation for that. I promise.
Yeah,
I promise.
I'll make a sweet
20
sound.
critical. Good.
We need the like laser buzzer sound.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say it's gonna be like thunder and lightning.
Okay,
But
so
like-
Scorching the critical.
True, true Canadian will be like a third, end of the third period, sort of
It's
like
a
that.
hockey goal sack.
Yeah,
Sorry.
gotta do the hockey goal.
You're from Ireland.
Yeah. Well, they got
Man,
hockey goals
it's,
there.
In 80 BC,
go.
ice wasn't invented.
That's good.
Ice wasn't
Ice didn't exist.
Neither did
Nobody
Zambonis.
figured it out.
yeah, Zambonis definitely didn't exist.
I'll rephrase.
Ice definitely exists.
So, do you want to falsify the statue? Then?
I do just as a backup. I think it's probably good to have. We have the actual statue, so I'm not particularly worried. We can always present the real statue if we have to.
Okay, so give me an insight check. Actually. Yeah, insight check.
Deception check.
Insight.
19? 13.
That's an 18.
18.
Cool. You were successful in crafting that. You use your knowledge of blacksmithery and your keen eye of
To
detail
fake the runes.
and still pass them off as similar. Rogue at this point approaches you and says, "Well, when are we leaving with the mead?"
Is it tomorrow yet?
Uh,
What time is it?
Well,
Like
it's
in-
like near
late?
midnight. Yeah.
Have we much mead to drink?
Yes.
We have much mead to drink.
Just to
You have
make
We
sure
five-
we're
have,
still
you have
well,
five
I guess
barrels.
it's in bottles, isn't it?
Well, it's
Yeah,
called the
like
barrels,
it killed,
remember?
it died,
Yeah, but
right?
didn't we give
So-
them bottles?
Should be fine now.
The council.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll
I
take
think
it.
you
As soon as I see my wave, I'll
We
know.
had a
Because like
Just
3
the
minutes
It has a
behind,
spigot, so
so.
you can pour it in.
It's not fully 3 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
we
like a
have a lot
minute
of
and a
mead
bit.
to drink.
I'll take a barrel.
Yeah.
You take a
Oh,
barrel.
there we go.
At least one
Yeah,
barrel.
3 minutes is
Roll a
insane. It's
Constitution
not that
save
long.
for me.
Hand
Well-
wave test successful.
I mean, I do gotta.
Are you all engaging in drinking the mead so you can?
Yep.
Smuggle
Aid an
kobolds
event.
in.
Well,
Oh, wait.
Have we told Mac about our
No,
plan?
no, you haven't discussed
Okay.
that.
We're telling Mac about our plan of smuggling more kobolds into the palace to cause a
Right,
distraction.
Unnecessary.
Why?
I have full access to the palace.
But we don't know if you have access to the one place we might need.
Well, almost
We
certainly
might
none of us will
need-
have access to that place, but the kobolds are not going to. I just hate kobolds, so.
Very
The kobolds are not going to help us. We can get them to make a distraction from outside.
Well, I might as well go through with my plan.
Yeah,
anyways.
we can go with the.
It's
two-part-
not gonna hurt.
We can go with the two-part approach. I will drink some mead.
Yeah, well, what a shock there.
Yeah.
I'm asking you all if you want to drink mead because there's 5 barrels that need to be drunk by morning.
I'm not going to be drinking any mead.
Take at least
Oh, I'll
two.
have
Maybe
like
three.
I'll have a
Maybe
little bit of
3
mead.
barrels. I
You
might
don't know
drink
what
3
mead is,
barrels.
You should probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna go actually get some more, but I will have a little bit.
I gotta
of
say,
formula.
that mead is fucking awesome. We should just get like
Formula.
mead
Yeah,
next time.
Here,
I'll just bring the bottle.
Okay. I'll just bring it on.
Well, that's a prudent move.
Are you gonna have some mead?
Oh, damn right. That stuff is gold,
Constitution
man.
check, William.
Yes, please.
I thought you were going to the washroom or
Everyone who's drinking
something.
mead must roll
It's like,
Constitution.
it's like, I gotta roll Constitution. How'd you do?
18 plus
Yeah.
2.
All right, you successfully guzzle your barrel in what seems like minutes.
I'm gonna guzzle
I guess I'll have
3
to get
barrels.
another
So
bottle.
do
Okay.
you want me to do it 2 more times?
I want you to do
Well,
one more for now.
more mead.
Roll a
No, we
Constitution
don't.
check.
No, I said we'll get.
Oh, I
one.
got
Oh,
a
yeah.
3.
Yeah.
You get about a third of the way through a barrel, and
I'm religious, man. I should be used to this shit.
I figured we would finish it all.
Yeah.
I got 3.
you got 3 as well.
Well, I went for 2 more barrels.
The mead
Well,
was
you
a
went
nice
for-
touch, by
okay,
the way.
so-
Thank you very much.
This meat is pretty
I
good.
feel like I
actually.
still
Yeah,
finished.
it's got a
This
really
is the
nice-
bottle I drank on New Year's Eve when I was here 3 years ago.
Nice.
Oh, it's
I drank the
fucking
whole bottle.
ace,
And
man.
It's not bad.
It's the best.
It's a little sweeter than I was expecting, but
If you
Well, no,
want-
the
if you
honey,
want that
it's
yeah,
like,
much,
you can really taste the honey.
I got a 7.
You want me to roll a Constitution check for my
Mead's
little
making a
glass of
comeback.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're not gonna get drunk.
mead? No, I am
Yeah.
purposefully not drinking that much.
Okay, so Lucas, you failed your Constitution check.
There you go. Put it in the box.
You need to roll a perform check now to see if you can make it to the washroom.
There you
I've
go.
got acrobatics.
Okay. No, you have athletics.
Athletics, that's even better.
So you want to bound and skip and jump to the washroom?
Yeah.
All right.
Bound and skip, bound and skip, bound and skip. 15.
All right.
15's
With a
good.
plus of something.
15's good.
What's
now.
your?
My acrobatic?
Yeah.
6.
There you go. So 21. You successfully make it to the watering hole and relieve yourself.
In the watering hole? Can
What,
I
is
do
that where-
something to...
Yeah,
It's
that's
it's-
not the right thing to do.
Like-
Of your,
It's not the well.
Oh,
It's
watering
the
hole.
watering hole was a colloquial.
Are we talking vomit or urine here?
Oh, like a water closet?
Feces?
No, we're talking urine. You alleviate your kidneys of mostly straight alcohol.
Oh, man.
Kevin,
Can I
Yeah.
come back for one more barrel?
you also have to try and shanty over to the washroom.
I'll do it as discreetly and
'Cause
politely as
your
possible.
3 is not feeling
No,
so good right
I'm
now.
like bursting.
you might do something bad.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you tried to drink an entire barrel of anything.
He
Well,
drank 1 and then went for another 2.
we are from Ireland, so it's like we got to do that
3
shit.
barrels of meat.
That's,
Well, I
that's
was-
the day. That's the day right there. So
Just instantly
You
collapsing.
want to
Yeah.
give me a roll, Kevin?
I will certainly do that, sir.
Try this mead.
I'll go for the green. It's actually really quite nice.
Smoky.
Oh, 4. God damn, the dice are not doing me well. Did I burst my bladder? How much damage do I take?
No, you just vomit.
I just.
vomit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So-
The aridness of the desert does not sit well with the third of a barrel of mead, and
How's our barbarian doing? Are you okay? Did you
fortunately
keep
gets
it
to
in?
at least make it to
I
the
just went
haystack
and
before
had
you
a good
vomit
mead.
all over. No, he does.
Oh, so you pissed? I
vomits all over
puked. Are you okay?
I'm not drinking.
He had
Well,
a-
I mean, I'm
he had
drinking a
couple
little bit.
glasses.
He's like over there going, "Are you fuckers?"
I had a
He's like,
7.
You're immune to poison, so it's cool.
oh, so you're fine. Oh,
I'm
good.
getting drunk
You
off.
can't get drunk.
I know.
Oh my god.
So how many barrels are left? There's got to be some barrel left.
You can drink it all.
You didn't finish barrel.
You had 2 in total because you made it
Oh,
through
really?
a barrel, but
Oh,
it was just
jeez.
like
I'll
not
just
sitting
have
well.
another
Okay,
2.
you can
Then
come back.
how many are you having?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Drinking?
Yeah,
Oh,
come
my-
on, you're drinking.
My rogue doesn't drink.
Well,
Okay,
then,
I'm kidding, of course.
Oh, of course.
Then-
Roll on that. I want to see a DM roll.
A 19.
Oh, you. Is this what happens behind the
I
screen?
drank the rest of your barrel and then my own barrel.
well, I'm
This is
drinking
what
half
happens
your barrel.
behind the screen. It's like, yeah, 19, 20,
So
19,
that's,
20.
That's 4.
I'll fudge it for the
That's
players.
4, and then Eric finished the rest off.
Eric finished the rest off?
Yeah.
Nice, he nursed it. Alright, good job, guys. So,
Yeah. I
you
hope
need to
so.
roll another constitution check.
So
do I.
Let's go fucking shit about this.
I rolled a
can't
16,
actually
so
see
I'm
our
fine.
stream on the DM. I go to there. It's not showing up.
6 plus 2.
Whatever.
No, your constitution.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, your
it's
constitution
bullshit.
only
Why is it
plus
not
2.
showing up? We are awesome.
Very
Nah.
dehydrated.
Don't you have to pay to end up on
Which is
a...
all the more evident in this.
No, I don't
dry,
think so.
dry
I don't think so.
desert.
Your eyelids feel like
Oh,
sand.
our next session will be perfect.
And it almost makes you want
Sure
to
it
curse
will.
nature.
Oh man, we
Almost.
figured all out the
But I would
kinks,
never
man.
curse nature.
First rule is, I'm never gonna use that again. That Apollo's a piece of shit.
Alright, so we fast forward the next day. Josh becomes light. Like
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I don't want to live. All right, we're done.
You're
I'm
fine.
using
You
my
actually
spells.
like wake up amazed, probably by some divine blessing.
Oh, thank you.
Lucas
Sobriety!
Lucas
Is
and I
that
are
is that
fine.
a spell? Do I have to roll on that?
You have like cure disease and poison.
Oh, so I'm like just sort of like, and of course he's fine. Our barbarian just walks it off.
Worst person to be in a drinking contest with.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
The wizard's like, what are you guys having a problem? I mean, you're like,
I'm eating yeast. Like this solves all my problems.
Oh, is that what the secret is? Oh, okay. But wouldn't your belly be like this? You know, like from all the yeast? I don't know.
Yeah. Pretty much.
A halfling with a giant belly.
So
You're a
it's deliberate-
halfling, aren't you?
I am halfling.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
so.
I'm 3'3".
With this massive belly.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
like it's
I
like
roll
that Indonesian kid
perpendicular
that
to the
smokes
ground.
cigarettes. Ever seen that video with the Indonesian kid? He like be like doing like smoke rings
Oh
and shit.
yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, I want that to be my kid. It's so awesome, man. He like could, so stylish. I know it's so inappropriate,
So
but it was awesome.
Who's gonna make the delivery to the palace?
I thought we all were.
Y'all were?
I'm not going with you. I have
Like,
to-
I mean, just like
Yeah.
me, Lucas.
You all
and-
can if you want. for
Who
sure.
who has
They've been admitted to the palace already.
Yeah,
You
but
have
we're
it.
gonna deep dive into it.
deep dive?
Well, like the ceremony is
We're gonna
until the
make it
next
happen.
day. The meat's coming today, right?
Right, so we're just delivering kobolds into it.
Yeah.
But we're not really.
Your kobolds will have to stay secret for
Well,
a day.
the rogue's gonna go with them, and they'll connect with the kobolds on the inside,
Mhm.
and they'll get them staged and ready.
Do we need to wait for the ceremony just to investigate, like, where this point?
You
is coming
can
from?
like.
Like, even just, like, a general direction which could
I
lead
can
to,
get
like,
you
a
into the
basement.
palace.
What's that?
Like, a general direction that could lead to a basement or cavern or
You
something.
can explore the palace more if you want, and like try and find what you're looking for, and like sense a direction. You've never been, so you don't really know your way around.
Yeah.
I get the sense that we'll probably need to wait just because of the halfling's need for the statue.
Yeah, but it's not really. Do we know where the ritual is happening? Is it happening at this pole, or is it happening somewhere else in the palace?
It's happening in that room that they met the high priest and the king in.
Okay, so
That's the antechamber of Serapis.
can I tell if pole's coming from that room?
You can try to detect magic. You don't know where the room is, so
Well, can
like,
they show me where the room is, and then I can try?
they don't really know what it is either.
You guys suck. Oh, sorry.
You could talk to some priests and try and find out. You could talk to the kobolds and try and find out. You know, you've got connections.
I guess I'll talk to.
Talk to the rogue and try and find
Well, is she with me?
she's part of the meat.
She's part of the meat delivery.
She's in the barrels too. She's like orchestrating.
Oh,
right?
okay. So,
Oh, there's some more pizza. God damn it.
There's some pizza.
No, I know. I'm doing DMing. I don't want to get up.
Oh, you want me to get you some pizza?
No, I'll get it.
No, I'll get you pizza.
You don't know which one I want.
which one do you want?
Exactly. I don't know which one I want.
Shit. No, this plan didn't really come together because now the ceremony's having a different day.
Yeah, it's just my bad.
No, it's just like I thought it would be. I thought we would find the source of the magic and
Thanks to
try and
Right, you
stop
have
it
it.
before the ceremony.
chose the ones I wanted. Sorry.
I don't know, I thought we'd find the source of the pole and try and stop it before the ceremony or something. Or maybe figure out what would happen more. Or see where the pole is coming from.
Totally.
That's my plan. Can I do that?
How are you gonna do it?
I have no idea. I'm gonna ask someone where this ceremony is happening, like the harvest ceremony is happening.
Who do you want to ask?
I'm assuming the halfling doesn't know because she's never been. Well, she might be.
She's been through the palace a few times.
Does she know where the ceremony is happening?
No.
I'll ask.
Do I?
Yeah, does Mac? He's not with us. Never mind. Screw you.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. You didn't help deliver the mead.
Oh, you're already delivering mead.
Like, we're delivering mead the next day just so they have it ready for the ceremony.
I understand.
I'm trying to figure out where this pole is coming
Yes, no, I'm back at the shop working.
Yeah, you're working on either the statue or,
The shields or something.
yeah, the shields.
Probably the statue, since you're getting paid an extra 30% to do it.
I'll ask a guard out of curiosity's sake.
That's awesome. I can go to the washroom and actually keep tabs on you fuckers. This
We're
is
still playing, I
great.
swear.
It's like, I know what's going on. I pee. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He's like, he's got all the answers. You sound great on audio, by the way. You sound awesome.
Good job to Lucas and Mac for setting
Yes.
the audio up.
Audio boys.
Yeah. Well, thank you for, again, solving the audio problem, man, because that was...
Man, that machine saved my life so many times.
Yeah, I swear, man.
Why
don't you just marry it? Just
Save your life one day.
If the guard tells you the ceremony will happen in the antechamber of Serapis, but the feast will happen in the grand feasting hall of Apis, the bull god.
Oh, it's the one we heard about earlier.
Eat the old god to death.
Can
Oh,
you
God.
direct me to both the places so I could both, like, scout them both out?
He says, well, your meat's going to be
Oh,
delivered to
God.
the hall, so you can...
We gotta
go
get
there
more of
with
this meat.
it. Kobolds
We're gonna
for
make
you.
so much money.
As for the actual ceremony,
Try it warmed up.
they're deep in
Well, like
preparations
hot
right
toddy?
now, so I know they don't
I've
want
never-
disturbing it.
I've never
Can I
tried
not go
hot
inside
meat
just to stay
before.
outside
It
and
was
see if
served
I can figure out where the
equally
pole
hot
is
and
coming from.
And
If it's
guess
even
what?
just coming from
It
that
gets
room.
a little drier
You could
when you heat
detect-
it up.
Really?
Yeah,
Magic
it's
on
really
it,
nice.
You know, like you
So,
don't have to be
next
close
time it's a
proximity
meat
to
night.
the pole.
Yeah.
You detect it
Heat
in
it
a
up,
frantic
have it
phone.
done.
Honestly, I figured
Yeah,
perfect
no,
night.
like I was
So you
thinking
can
more,
Guinness
more
meat.
just like,
You could put yourself in another
You up for
trance
Yeah.
and
Awesome.
try
very
to like
appropriate.
locate
It is actually. It's about as like.
alright, I'll do that, I guess. I'll take the mead to the hall.
Okay.
See if I can see if there's anything going on there.
Sure.
I do a roll for that one. Just so-
That's
Message
okay.
me with your
I'll let you in the
anything
position.
wizard.
Well, you're here. Why wouldn't I just tell you directly?
God damn you,
I
wizards!
know,
You
but are
roll
gonna
like
go By
everything.
yourself
No.
on this mead?
Well, no,
journey?
no. You're with me delivering the mead.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just because I'm not.
Navic.
Yeah. Just because you're
I'm
part of
there
my
in the
party,
background.
You're a part of the
Hey,
deliveries.
everybody!
You're the priest. You're the
I
one
know,
who's
I know,
bringing the
I know.
sacramental
I have
mead.
brought sacramental
I swear,
mead.
man. That's why you wanted to be a wizard, so you could roll the friggin' die all the time.
12.
12.
It's to get out his terrible
Nice.
dice gambling addiction.
It
You sense
must
the
be.
pulling, but you're not able to pinpoint.
Get offline. That's my
it,
advice.
It seems closer than the pony.
Our stream's pretty
or the
good,
phony,
actually.
sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's got a couple hits,
But it's
um,
almost as if something.
It's actually, according to the meters, been green all the way. So
So that was from the hall.
Are you talking about
like,
digital hits for
it's
peace?
just closer, but it's not.
no,
I can't get a directional sense.
Oh, like bandwidth?
yeah, I think only once it
Not from
hit.
the hall.
So what are you guys with?
Alright, well, I'll go to the.
Rogers?
the
Yeah, no, it
like,
seems
out
okay.
front
Though.
of where the ceremony is happening.
I
see
think
if
we
I can
found our
feel it
sweet
before that
spot,
bridge
so we
where,
just
Like
basically
goes into the new
we know
temple.
what to do.
Yeah.
Next time we're good.
2500 megabits is
Another
okay.
roll.
Yes,
I think
please.
25 is pretty good for this, actually. Oh god damn. Yeah.
1.
One.
real
Oh, Jesus! You didn't bounce it off both sides.
I did actually.
Did you? Maybe that's the mistake, right? Are you gonna give him a break? Wizard gets a break.
Well, we'll find out what happens.
All right,
A
come
critical
on.
failure is kind of. a
Oh,
bad
don't critical this shit.
9.
Okay, that's not critical, is it?
That's my.
Double critical failure.
thing.
Oh, don't critical. You'll be like stub your toe and
Would it be
die or
a 9?
something.
That's not our name.
No. Intelligence modifier.
4.
I love the socks, by the way. I didn't.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
awesome.
Fun sucks.
I love
You
those
rolled a 9.
Yeah.
polka dot
Fun
socks.
sucks, everybody.
I love
Everybody
those
loves
socks.
fun socks.
Everybody
Fun
loves.
socks are awesome.
You feel a great pressure on your mind,
From the in front of the temple.
and
You.
That's just a cat attack.
I know, that's fine.
You know
You
what?
can take your bites off.
You're gonna do it, aren't you?
You're gonna do what?
I'm not gonna even say what
No,
they
I'm
are.
not gonna do that. Don't worry.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
All right.
Because
Because I totally feel like it's gonna happen. No?
No.
No? No MFs?
No.
No MFs?
No.
All right.
Put
All
your
right.
put your little bag away. All right.
Because they're evil. Evil fuckers. He's gonna mind flayer us.
No, I've got worse things in store for you.
Oh gosh. Worse than mind flayers?
So pulling on your mind is
beast.
beast.
Oh, we're so fucked.
It is coming from across the chasm in front of you.
So I thought it was underground that I was sensing it coming.
You
from.
are.
Will's a devious little
Oh,
fucker.
I
you
am?
know?
Yeah, they're in the deeper levels.
Oh, okay.
I do know
Yeah.
that.
Basically, the antechamber is like a
Makes a
cavern
perfect
sword
DM.
that
It's
the
like
kobolds have carved out.
smile light
built a new
kills you.
temple.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's all done underground.
By the way, Will, you're doing a fantastic job DMing.
Between
As long as you
bites.
don't have any mind flayers. Yeah. Oh yeah. Great job. Great job.
Yeah.
Will, second time out. Beautiful
Well, I
work.
can't really do
Beautiful.
anything else, I don't think.
Beautiful.
You see a number of hooded figures come out from within the chamber. And
Hey,
line
you
up
met
along
them
the
once.
ways.
Oh, shadows. They were
Basically,
shadows.
just like
Shadow.
blocking your view of anything going on inside.
Good
Can I
numbers.
sense anything from these
No.
people? Like,
The dice are fucking shit tonight, man.
Your mind's really,
I did
just
pretty well.
really pressured
Yeah.
from
I love the best was
proximity you are to
20
everything.
and a 1. What the
And
fuck?
it's taking
What are
everything
the odds of
just
that?
stay with myself?
Yeah.
Okay. Even if that's happening, can I just do like a perception check?
Mhm.
Because it's not part of magic.
Mr. Big Rolls here, come on.
9 again.
What are you trying to perceive?
Something. Anything nefarious? Just do I get like a general
There's
sense?
like a dozen hooded cloaked
People.
figures you
What's the hoods made of? What do I see their faces, or are they
get. No,
just
everything's like hidden.
so their arms are hidden, or their hands are hidden? I don't see any daggers or.
Classic monk pose. They all have symbols of Serapis on them. Like
What are they?
medallions.
What color is their robes made of? Like what color are their robes?
Like a dark brown. To me, a perception roll.
Another one.
God damn. You love rolling the dice, don't you?
9 again.
The brown reminds you of Decatur.
Oh, that's not good.
It's just
Okay, I get everything that I think I can get. Does anyone else want to do anything in the temple?
well, I read the hieroglyphics. The kobolds are at war. It's going to be a revolution. I think we're good. We're good. Yeah.
It's sarcasm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, see, baby, if we don't get out of here soon, this whole place is going to be one fucking French Revolution. You know, it's well.
Who are the French?
No, I know, but I'm trying to say
I know.
it's like in magnitude. There is an epic revolution brewing underneath. So if we don't get out of here soon, we're going to be in the midst of a complete revolution. So
Well, I think we already are.
yeah,
We're kind of starting it off.
yeah, I know. I mean, well, you know, where there's fire, there's I don't know.
Brimstone.
Yeah,
Jinx.
I love how you guys had like a comeback for that. It's the best.
That's the saying. That's the analogy.
Brimstone.
Fire and brimstone.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
there's smoke, there's fire.
Have we delivered the meat?
Yes.
Okay,
Wow.
thank you,
Kobolds.
Barbarian, for keeping
so
track
just
of
gotta
it.
make
Yeah.
sure that was all complete.
You've delivered the kobolds, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So ultimately, we're still on the kobold side, right? Are we going to go
Yeah.
that route? Sorry, Mac.
As far as you've gone and like intentionally, like you're still
Yeah,
not against the
basically, if
kobolds.
push
you
comes
just,
to
you
shove.
just snuck like 24 kobolds into the palace.
All right. So
I want to touch around for secret doors.
Okay. Where do you want to touch
I'm
around?
gonna touch around. We
That
didn't
was
do it.
randomly done.
No, we didn't do it last time when we were
oh
here.
right.
You know?
Where in
You-
the palace do you want to touch around?
I want to like run down the hallway that
Okay,
I'm in quickly.
why don't
just
you
kind of,
say,
like,
Hey, I'm gonna check for
Is it
secret
like
doors.
is
Why
it-
doesn't
is it-
everybody else try? And we all go, yeah, that's a great idea.
Why don't you do it in the hall that the feast is in right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This hall.
So, honestly, like,
Like a
just
great
say it,
hall.
and then we'll go, yeah, that's a great idea.
Let
Our
my-
barbarian knows, roll. Find the
my-
secret door.
Let me use
Down
my
we go.
athletics to be able to do it,
Sure.
swiftly.
Yeah, it's great. Do your athletics thing.
So, thank God you could do it in half the time. Because you got.
Kasasa! Ha ha ha!
Are you gonna roll die or what?
Give me a roll. No, he's
I'm gonna
making
roll.
an athletics skill check.
Oh my
Around the
God, are
halls.
you kidding me?
Ah,
Find secret
3.
doors.
3 plus 6, 9.
All right.
Okay, if we answer these rolls in combat, we're fucked. I'm just telling you right now.
Hey,
Oh, you're lucky,
don't
Lucas.
depend on me for rolls, man.
I roll 1.
I swing a hammer.
You're like the random guy. You're like, kobolds are here and your friends are here. You go, oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna
And
happen.
I gotta heal wounds all the time, right? It's
Yep.
like, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm berserking.
Lucas, as you are running down the halls majestically, fumbling over your own feet, probably still hungover from the previous.
We gotta
night.
be laughing at this. I mean, I
you
would
trip
be.
and stumble on a raised stone in the floor.
Oh.
Oh,
Make an athletics check.
that's a ticket. All right, please, for God's sakes, get us out of this, because otherwise we're going to be talking about water for the next month.
17.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Plus 6 for the athletics.
As you stumble, the floor beneath you gives way,
We're going to
and your
survive.
surprising height allows you to grasp the edges of the floor that's beneath you, revealing the pit beneath you.
Oh, a pit.
Is there a stairwell or something?
No, just sharp spikes.
Oh, secret trap.
Now make a
Friends, I have discovered a bespoken pit.
make a Constitution save.
So, why do they have a spiked pit there?
Ah. Oh.
What's your roll?
Oh.
What's your roll? One.
Oh my
plus 2.
fucking God.
3.
Are you kidding
Okay.
me?
Well,
Can I actually, you know what? Can a cleric assist his roll? I swear to God.
No, because Lucas did this on his own. The cleric's still in the feasting
Oh,
hall.
you.
I'm
giving you, like, God spirit or something, because, like, a 1? Really?
Lucas, you take 15 damage,
Oh my
and
God.
you fall into the pit, and the doors lock.
Are we,
Trapped in a pit.
You're trapped in a pit impaled by spikes.
are we aware of where he is, or is he just traipsing?
He kind of just traipsed out. He's down in the antechamber. You're with the mead, kobolds,
No.
and he's down the hall in the ground.
This is the worst party ever. Oh my God, it's realistic and yet sad. So you're impaled, he's chilling out. What are you, Mac?
I'm
Are you?
working.
Oh my God. Are we ever going to start this adventure? What the hell?
You're in it.
We're too busy impaling
Kevin.
ourselves.
Sculptor is impaled.
Kevin,
Yes.
your party has disappeared on you.
Right.
Lucas is wont to do that.
So,
What would you like to do?
do I have any inklings of where any of my party members
You
went?
saw the barbarian
Oh.
Run
prance down the hall.
Is he giving me an out? I'll take it. All right, I will follow the trail of the crazy barbarian who I call my friend occasionally.
All right,
Yeah.
make a perception check.
Oh Jesus! This
Stay
better. This
standing.
better be good. This
Stay
better.
standing, because you probably have to make a few.
Oh yeah, this better be good. I got a 15.
Oh, nice. You notice a
I'm gonna roll these. By the way.
sweet. You notice a scuffed bit of floor, and you hear a weird noise. Roll another perception
Is
check.
that you farting? 13.
Nice. As you walk further down the hall, you notice seams in the floor where.
Oh, I gotta find it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because you have no idea what happened, right?
Right. You just kind of like this weird sound.
So you notice seams in the floor and hinges on the side that are presently barred.
Okay. Last roll.
Like locked, yes.
You better hope, man. 1. You die! Oh my
Roll
god.
with advantage.
Oh my god.
Roll
Thank
another
you.
D20.
Thank you,
Don't
DM.
roll a giant d20.
Yeah, use one of the smaller ones. They're better just to bounce more.
Alright. 18.
There you go.
I hate when you guys are right.
You notice the trigger by your feet.
He's trying to get me in. I was
as
like,
you're examining the door.
Yeah, because we don't want Lucas to die.
What do you
right
want to
now.
do?
I want
I've
to.
got so much. I've still got
does
so
he
much
know
hit
if the
points though.
Yeah, but
Does he
you
know
just-
if the trigger's going to come out from under him. Like
Well,
the
he's noticed the door, so he knows where the door is, and
Okay.
he's noticed the switch.
so the switch is away from the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
You
like
guys are all acting like I've never been impaled by a thing in my life.
Well,
I'm
Lucas,
Schofield.
while this is happening, please make a strength check.
Oh, fuck. You know what? Honestly, dude, you are on spikes. I don't care what your hit points are. You're not gonna
What?
last.
3 plus 3.
Jeez.
While trying to pry yourself from the bars, the blood on your hands may cause you to slip, and you take another 23 damage.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
okay. So just so
At
I.
this point, you open the door,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
light shines in. You see
Yeah, my impaled friend. Not looking so good.
Skulfjar.
How much damage did you just take?
He just took 23 for a
Alright.
total of 43 damage from
Okay,
this spike
now,
trap.
I wasn't prepared for a dungeon crawl, but what items do I have on me then?
You have rope, you have a healer's kit, you
Do I have,
bandages.
something I can brace a rope with to carry down?
You're,
Can I rejoin the party at some point?
yeah, sure. Like,
Can I just wander around the hall?
yeah, you're on your way
Some
back
of-
from the antechamber,
Can I
sure.
use levitate to levitate him out of the pit?
How much can you lift with levitate?
500 pounds.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Give me a
thanks for
roll.
showing up. I was gonna get my rope and do my dungeon
Well,
kit
you
shit.
can heal him.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
you get to heal him.
but I gotta
can't heal
don't I have to
anyone.
touch
Actually, can I?
to heal. So I gotta lower myself down to spikes.
No, we're gonna lift it. He's gonna levitate him out of the pit.
Don't heal me with
Ah.
spikes in me.
You
Well, no, I'm
barbarian.
leaving. I'm levitating you
And then
off the spikes.
I'll bing
Yeah,
him.
no,
I'll bing
yeah.
him. Yeah.
I can technically move.
Please
to
don't roll one, otherwise he'll fall down.
10.
You're
All
good.
right. Good.
You're able to levitate him.
Okay.
And
All right.
somehow you pry his broken limbs off of the spikes.
It
Okay.
hurts a bit. You're screaming.
I found a secret door.
Yeah.
I wonder where it
Down.
goes.
Down. All right. Do I need to roll for health?
I'm assuming I levitate him
I'm just gonna do
over
it
off
anyway,
the
'cause
door.
it's fun.
Yeah, go for it.
Because it's fun, right? 13.
You successfully
I hate-
touch Skalfjarl
I give
all
you-
over his body.
Don't take it personally. I'm just
from
helping.
from the bleeding gashes to the broken bones.
So,
You heal him for
oh, terrible.
9
roll.
damage.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
He's very badly
He's
broken.
gonna have to walk this off.
Well, it's a good thing you have a cart
So,
where Mead once
so
was
basically,
to lift him out.
we've figured out the drought is some sort of Cthulhian, Lovecraftian nightmare, and you fell down a pit and almost died. It's been an awesome adventure, I gotta say. This is so realistic. I love it because it's not like heroic in any term whatsoever.
Well, no, it's
We're just a
500
bunch of
pounds,
fuck
but I
ups.
need the materials for it.
That's the best part about it. It's like
Really how it goes.
it's like we're not killing dragons. We're trying to like, oh, I fell down.
Keep track
Oh,
of materials.
fuck.
I know, it's just
And
like.
our
It's super
poor
tedious.
fucking rogue is still
Also,
kicking in
your
the
5th
fucking.
level
Are you still
wizard,
making
you have that
shields?
shit.
What's going on?
Like you've done this for
Okay,
a while.
I have.
I'm reading about my spells
I
also.
have the materials.
And
written
just
down,
also
so
how they
I'm
work.
just
Good.
doing-
So like
That's a good
next
idea.
time we go shopping, just make sure to buy stuff to replace the stuff you used.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Does
get
it
your
get
elements.
used, or do I just have it all?
It gets used. It gets used as a component of the spell. So like the copper wire that you used for the message would like burn up and like disintegrate and whatever else. What do you guys want to do now?
I think we leave this hell trap.
Yeah. Do you want to like go rest and lick
Well,
your
can
wound?
he
No, we
heal
can
over
find
rest?
more secret doors.
Secret tunnel.
A long rest of 8 hours will
Where's
heal
your
all wounds.
meat?
It's all gone.
Oh my fucking! All right, here it is. Did I make a paper fall? Oh, that's
You
my
might have
character.
knocked part of your
That's my
character.
character sheet.
A long rest of 8 hours will heal all wounds and recover spells.
I'm in the mood now.
If used to. Kevin's used.
Used to. Oh yeah, okay.
detect magic and levitate.
I used to
Although,
detect magic way more times
That's
than
fine, because you have multiple slots in that spell, right? You have 4 in first level?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use first level spells up to 4 times without resting.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And I actually have a question about that because I can use higher level.
You
I'm
use
just gonna
higher
say,
level
Max, I
slots
swear I
for
left these
lower
last
level
time I was
spells,
here.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
it takes
okay,
up the full
cool.
slot.
Nobody's touched them. They're mine.
Each slot can only take
I
one
got another
spell,
one
so
if
as
you
soon as
want
use
one.
it,
Oh, no,
that
I'm
slot
good.
is used up, so you can't use another like lower level spell.
We're the worst party
Oh,
ever.
okay.
No, we're a great party.
Because
We're a realistic
damage
party.
to it.
What's that?
It does have damage to it.
I like
It
playing
adds, like,
low
one-
fantasy,
one of my-
you know? It's
If
like
there's
it's
a- if
all
there's a, like, a
gritty
thing
and
that
shit,
says, like, when
so
it's cast as a special level spell,
I don't want to be like
if there's
slaying
more
dragons. I
damage,
just
it's
want to
fine.
fucking
But
survive.
the spell
So.
still gets used up, so you use that slot.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to.
You guys
say
say-
But it would change the
Yeah,
casting level.
no,
of the spell for
absolutely,
certain
man.
spells.
It's like
that. Yes.
I love low fantasy. That's my favorite.
Low fantasy.
Yeah, well, you know, we're not like high level slaying dragons and shit.
Yeah.
Just trying to survive.
Right. That's the greatest adventure of all.
I feel like we're totally in the low fantasy,
For now.
and I'm cool with that. Oh, well, thanks, DM. Thanks for the Spock brow there that you just pulled. Yeah, it's like a little.
Live long and don't fall down any more pits.
Well, he was
Okay,
checking for
so-
secret doors.
found
Yeah,
one.
but he was running.
He found one. He found the most obvious secret door.
Okay, so the obvious question is, why was there a pit of spikes in that region? Is there something important there? Because
You're-
there's got to be. Nobody just puts a pit of
No,
spikes
no,
there.
we're leaving the hell trap.
You're in an Egyptian temple.
Oh, so traps for the other deceased pharaohs and shit.
Well,
like
and
that.
like, grave robbers and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of that
right,
swimming.
right. Okay, so your typical traps. Then.
Yeah.
I'd be rate Lucas for running down a tunnel. So
You
maybe I-
should be
You
raising
really
kids.
should.
You're an
Jesus
idiot.
Christ.
I pranced and jumped off walls like a beautiful deer. It's not
And
my
my-
fault that the temple has death traps.
And my
inside
height
of it.
almost saved me.
Yeah.
You're lucky, by the way. Because if you were shorter than 6 feet, you would have just fallen right in.
I'm not lucky because of the Constitution roll. So really, if I had just gotten that Constitution roll fine, everything would have been great.
Yeah, no, it would have been a lot
Fucking,
worse because you would
You
have
must be
plummeted head
hardcore playing.
first.
Your stream just went. Oh, there it is. It's green again.
Because you tripped.
Okay, so we're leaving the temple.
Yeah, I imagine you're gonna go rest up and prepare for the feast tomorrow.
I hope so.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't think I'm gonna go check on our shields. I guess right now.
Yeah, Mac's been working away with his.
Max,
Peoples.
that's all Mac's been doing. Just fucking.
He's been reading that book.
I've been
actually.
doing all sorts of things, actually.
Have you?
None of which he wishes to share.
Not right now.
Well,
I was busy being in my office doing office work while my children minions crafted the shields I needed.
You're making the statue though.
I was making the statue.
what did Yellowfire say?
I.
Don't die, bro. That would make the shrine sad.
Thank you for that.
Yellowfire,
Thank you, Yellowfire.
Thank you for engaging in comments. This makes it all the better.
Wow, we actually got a streamer. Holy thing.
We have a follower. I'm so humbled by the fact that
Thanks,
Yellowfire-
man.
Cheers to you, Yellowfire.
The first! And possibly the last. We'll see.
Well, if Kevin pours mead on the computer, then it will be the last.
It will be the last. It
Well,
will be
he's
the
out
last.
of mead, so
Yeah,
Not a
that's
mead,
true.
so you saved
That's
me,
why
man.
we keep the giant D20 away from him, so that we can't put beer all over the computer.
precisely. It is the following morning, the day of the great feast. The
I'm
city,
assuming I slept, yeah?
if you wanted to.
I assume you did. Yeah.
Assuming I slept.
Well, this guy's gotta sleep. He's gotta heal wounds.
Yeah,
He does. You need
oh,
to
yeah.
do very little things like walking. You can't walk for much.
Well, why don't we take that as an opportunity to have me rest while I go and sleep for work?
Which means I can't carry on with the campaign until next time. But that's okay.
Yeah.
No, you can.
No.
Yeah, I'm terribly injured.
No, you'll heal up by the next day. He can heal you more times. So can Mac, and an 8-hour rest will cure all wounds. We can edit here
I
tonight.
should probably.
We can edit here tonight. I understand it's late. It ran a little longer than I wanted to. I was also not great at setting the pace.
Oh no, it's fine.
No,
But,
we're fine.
You're an awesome DM, man. I hope you know
Next
that.
adventure should be very, very interesting.
I give Will a round of applause.
Thank
Did
you.
a good job. Bravo.
For an entire adventure that had no combat.
Yeah.
It was intriguing.
I like it,
Hey, I used my
actually. I
spell.
like it.
I fell in a hole.
Yeah.
Combat comes. Combat comes
No,
later.
once we get
Combat
into the
is
gritty,
very
man, it's
close,
going to be
guys.
fucking mental. We're either going to fight it or go insane, one or the other. So
This will just give me more time to prep it, which
So-
will be great.
So I figure like basically full rest. I figure our wizard needs. I mean, whatever spells you need, man, you just build them up. Think about it.
I have my spells done.
Are you good?
Yeah, he's got a spell book, so he always knows certain spells.
Okay,
but-
so I'm the onus is I got to get mine in order.
And,
Okay,
well, no, Maka knows his spells as well.
so last time we
I actually want to talk to you about them just because I think we may have picked them wrong.
That's fair.
So-
I think I may have picked more than I'm supposed to have.
So
Yeah,
are
you
we
don't
gonna
get,
go
like,
in? I feel
2, 2,
dungeon.
2.
I
You
feel
get,
dungeon.
like,
Do you
2
feel
if the
it?
number
I
changes.
feel
You feel
dungeon.
dungeon, but-
Yeah, I'm feeling
Yeah.
dungeon.
So you should just have 3.
I'm gonna like
Okay.
be
There are 4 spells, is what it says.
figuring out what I need.
I'll show you the book in a minute.
Oh, thanks for staying out, man. I was appreciative.
No problem.
It's okay. Lucas normally goes to bed like a little bit before.
I feel dungeon coming on. I really do. So
definitely
I'm gonna start.
definitely combat is coming in the next adventure.
One of
Goddamn.
us is going to
It's gonna be
die.
bloody. I hope you
On a
stay
very
tuned.
special episode of 20Critical.
That's right. Last time on 20Critical, scores one now. Fell down a well.
We have to record.
Yay!
We have to record our little bumper that we can play
Yeah.
at the beginning of every stream.
I've been recording this whole thing, so I'm going to be putting together a highlight.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Awesome.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
Oh, it's
That'll
going to
be interesting.
It's going to be so sad. Last time on 20Critical,
We
and
need to-
then they fell down a well.
Now I don't know what day I'll be able to do in 2 weeks. 'cause
Oh, yeah, you're at a wedding.
I gotta go to a wedding, and I don't really know.
Oh,
what
you've hit that
day.
age, have you?
Yeah.
I went
Yeah,
to 2
lots of
weddings.
weddings.
God damn it. You get sucked into
And I
these
have
weddings.
one on Labor Day.
It's
The
gonna
best
be
thing when your
good,
friends
though.
say,
It's gonna
hey,
be
I'm
good.
doing it in the Bahamas. Can you show up? No, I can't
No,
pay for
no,
the fucking
that would be
Bahamas.
We
like
could
that.
just do next week, like next Saturday, and then skip 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What's
Why don't we
the
do
date
that?
next Saturday? It's the 9th, isn't it?
Let's do it.
I think
Oh,
so.
no.
you get to be a part of
today's
the
Sunday, so it'd
scheduling
be the
as
8th.
well.
The
So-
8th could work.
how
I have a
raw.
gig on the 9th, so.
That's how
Okay.
raw this
What's the
live
night?
stream
We'll be able to get started
Today's
a lot.
Today's 2nd, right?
Yeah, we'll be able to get started a lot earlier. It's the third. Oh, well, it's the third now,
But
but
it's midnight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
okay.
so-
So next Saturday works okay for me.
Saturday.
My
and-
schedule's not made up, but I can almost guarantee I'm working. But I'll try and make sure
Okay,
it's
so
not close.
next week
Next week on
we'll
Saturday.
do it early because now that
We
we
work
know
the
how to
kinks
fix
out of-
this shit.
We also don't need to make all of our character
yeah, that
sheets.
took up like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Was updating our character sheets.
So
And setting
I
everything
knew
up.
that we had this out a long time ago. I kept fussing with the thing just because we
no,
had
it's a
time
fucking
while Will
joke.
was updating our
So,
character sheets and stuff. So
don't lend this to anyone.
no, it's it's
No,
okay.
I'll
It's
need
Will's.
that for next Sunday.
It's my
so
golden goose.
That rarely gets lent out. It's only for like very
Okay.
close friends.
So
I have
basically,
I have another recorder.
I
that lent
figure
out.
I'll work out the kinks here. I'll get all the updates in the forest, and then basically
We'll
half
keep
an
our
hour, and we're good. So
Yeah.
can I keep the gear here?
Yeah,
for a
well,
week?
we should shut down our stream
Oh, yeah,
now.
yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Yellow Fire,
Whatever.
thank you for joining
Thank you for thank you for joining us.
We're gonna try
One
to
guy,
reconvene next
one guy.
Saturday.
Thanks,
Yeah,
dude.
we're gonna do our best to be here next Saturday at hopefully slightly earlier, like maybe more like start streaming around 4. That way, when it gets to be midnight, we'll have been streaming for 8 hours, and no one wants to listen to us talk for 8 hours. So
I mean,
Not
I do.
even us.
yeah, not even
I want to
us.
talk for it.
Damn.
All right, cool, man.
Thanks
All
for
right.
joining us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Cheers. All right, done. We actually survived the first one. If I can find the
Lucas only just barely.
boom, done.
That's hilarious, Lucas. And you you're like, I'm gonna run out of these halls and search for doors. I'm like, sweet, they're gonna be traps. And you're like, 1, and I'm like,